Hello everyone, my name is Krycha. Today I'm with MK. Hello MK.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great because I'm watching a game with my ex-team Hotdog Water versus Team Pixel Pig. And for Team Hotdog Water we have Blue, which got kicked by server. Thank you Surplus for great servers. We have Spirit, Elusive and Ramirez, which is new person in Hotdog Water I believe. And you can do introduction of Team Pixel Pig.
It also looks like they have a guy named Sprint though. Names and Madness so far have gotten to the server, and we're still waiting for their last one to arrive. So we're a little uncertain on who that fourth person actually will be, unless you have an inside scoop for us, Kydra.
The last one gonna be just for Team Pixel from what I know, probably. And yeah, we are on Dark Cardio Remix. That game gonna be and that's gonna be home and away. The first game on Chicago, the second one on EU, obviously. And we are waiting for one more person from Team Pixel, and we are ready to go.
Yes, and actually it's going to be Hot Dog Water taking their home server first on Dark Carnival Remix. It's actually going to be the third custom campaign of this tournament so far. They have released the maps for the playoffs, and there will be another 3 custom campaigns involved in that as well. But right now, these two teams are going to be battling out for better position in the playoffs because it's almost, I most likely think, Kryja, both these teams are pretty much guaranteed in the playoffs, just fighting for a better position in the seat, basically.
Yeah, that's right. And you're gonna have really early tank, 18%. This tank is literally almost like you can't do anything with here unless you get the car, and that car gonna land it, and that's all.
Yeah, and actually, I don't think he's in a bad position to make a move on it. I mean, he does have a good amount of grace period for the frustration, but I really don't think he's going to be able to go for the hatchback. I think he's just going to be able to have to make a move on the one car if he chooses so. And then if he does get it into play, we'll see some survivors trying to go forward or back depending on the position of this tank, or I mean, of that car to avoid being hit by it by all costs. Considering there is a lot amount of cars in this beginning area of Dark Carnival, but none of them are hittable because if they all were, it would be just madness to have a tank fight with hittables flying everywhere, every which way.
Indeed.
All right, but we're just gonna wait for the last person to get in here. It
Oh,
looks
they are
like
not
Dixie
playing with
is
us.
here.
They are playing with Wealthy. Damn, I didn't expect that. So we have a sprint named Wealthy and Madness for Team Pixel Pig. We have one Polak like me in Pixel Pig. His name is Madness. We have Sprint from Turkey, names from Norway, I believe, and Wealthy from I don't remember honestly.
But we do have everybody in the server now, so we're just gonna wait for one more person to ready up. Actually, we're almost ready to go. The opening attack that the infected, the survivors are gonna have to deal with is gonna be a 3-in-1 spitter, hunter, jockey, and a charger. So it's gonna be an interesting first take. It's only gonna be one hit, then the tank's gonna be immediately spawned. So they're gonna try to get some survivors down to 4 punches if possible. But ultimately, it's gonna be to see what this tank does with this car, if he's going to try to go for it right away, or if he's just going to try to keep rage and maybe try to play a little rock tank here. But even though this area has a lot of cars in it and close quarters, it's not the most easiest place to play rock tank as well, if you ask my opinion.
You're not you're not wrong though. I'm gonna ask them for hot ups because it's annoying to spec up like POV. I mean, yeah, POV from players.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Ramirez for being fucking calm. I hate you. Just kidding.
Love messages going out in chat real quick before we start as well.
Don't be rude, Krycha. Okay. Can someone tell Adam that I have him muted? I don't see his messages on my chat on Twitch. Anyone? Anyone? Please, please. Okay, we are waiting for Welty and we are ready to go. Come on, Welty, just ready up and we can go.
Indeed, I
And I
agree.
want one mod to end the prediction because I see at least one mod here. So please end up the prediction.
Hey, Coach.
Okay, I can speak.
Forgot to vote for my hot dog.
Oh, okay.
I had a quick tab out and make sure I put my hot dogs in. Here, put my spec cut up. I'm lagging behind here. Alright, survivors are coming out. The safe room opening attack is going to be a spitter, hunter, smoke, charger, and a jockey for the opening attack. There is no smoker. Again, this is going to be the only hit the infected are going to get pre-tank, so this is going to only opportunity for chip. Looks like the hunter is going to pre-spawn forward by the chair, trying to walk. By the tree, walking through the bushes to get a sneaky pounce. Hunter does go in. Charger gets a rocket spawn. Hunter gets skeeted. Charger gets shut down. Jockey does land in the spit for a little bit, but for the most part, that's minimal damage. Only 5% on the bonus, and this will be the first tank of the game for Hot Dog Water in the hands of Ramirez.
The one and only Ramirez from Lucky Glock, the finals of Quarantine Cup 2020. Let's see what he can do here versus Pixelpic on round 6.
Looks like he's elected not to go for the char here, Krycha. Looks like he's just gonna put himself in a little bit of better position. The smoke tries to go out, is unable to land. Hunter is coming from the back, takes a little bit of, actually he's almost dead. A proxy boom goes out and Hunter gets shut down, but again, nothing going on the board, just one boom and some horde. And it looks like the tank is just holding off to get the spawns that he wants, possibly, because he elected not to get the card, Krycha.
Oh yeah, that's right, he didn't bring his car here. I guess he was scared to get allied by then. I can understand this decision, but I think he will have time to bring the car, but he will be second.
And another attack is actually going to go in. A full lands, but gets cleared. Charger lands for 1 pound. 2 pounds going out. 3 pounds from the Charger, and a jockey is going forward. It's not getting cleared. Actually, that's a lot of damage that goes out. That's about 19% off the bonus with just a tri-cap going in. That was actually devastating there, Krycha. That was a good attack.
Yeah, that was a really good hit from Hotdog Water.
Like Ramirez still keeping on first control, about 30% frustration, just jumping around, trying to keep as much as he can. The SI attack is coming up again. Looks like they're going to get a third attack. It's going to be a retro attack coming in. Hunter's making his way in. Boomer does miss. Smoker's not able to get a spawn yet. Gets a pull on the coach, self-cleared though, and the Hunter's not able to reach. So that attack gets shut down nicely, no more damage. And now the tank has officially gone to second pass, and it looks like coach is trying to get some chip on him, and he looks like he's going to take about 500 before he gets his initial commit when his spawns are up. His rotation's coming up. It's going to be a tri-cap without the Hunter. It looks like Ramirez is going to start making his way in. This is going to be the commit now. He is down about 900 HP. Jockey's going to spawn. One of the survivors are alone. Early pull goes on to coach, but does get cleared before the tank can make a move on it. A rock goes out. A rock does land on the coach. Charger misses. A pull goes on to Nick. Another punch on the coach. Unfortunately, the jockey just gets M2'd. Still trying to get the coach, but not. He's able to get, the tank's able to get Nick impact, but for the most part, this might be all that he gets. And that is most likely going to be a dead tank, and it is. So after the first tank is dead, they managed to get one in cap and 2 punches on the coach as well, I believe. But one set of pills are committed, a second set's about to be committed. And right now, they're looking pretty good as survivors. They are about at 496 health bonus post-tank, Krycha.
I would say that's good for them on LA server. They can keep these points definitely, because the rest of the map is really easy, unless Infected gonna do something crazy right here.
And since it is after the tank, it's always most likely a 2-2. It's going to be a Boomer, Hunter, Spitter, and a Charger. Good attack. Boomer gets popped. Charger is not able to land. Hunter is also going around, but gets skated. 3 spit goes out, not much, and 1 fist, I believe, lands onto Rochelle. And that's going to be the attack shutdown. Support right now, health bonus sitting at 428. And they only have 1 set of pills left from this part of the map, unless they're able to find some other ones. spawns are about to come back in rotation already. It's a jock. It's actually going to be a retro attack accompanied by the jockey. They're probably going to get hit as they're going into the pool yard. They are going to be fast, so they are risking a threat of, if nothing lands, they can take this next choke point coming up by the alarm car. So this is a big choke point for the infected. And as you can see, survivors are taking this very slow as it is their away server. They want no comment impeding their SI incoming attack. The pull goes on to Ellis and a pounce in the back as well. And neither one of them gets cleared for quite a bit. A one boom does land onto Ellis as well, and that's going to be that attack shut down, and a little bit more comes off the bonus, sitting at 369 right now. And they need to hold W, Krycha, and get through this choke point, and I don't know if they're going to make it before spawns are up.
Indeed. I'm sorry if I'm talking, but I'm to die. I was working all day today and I'm dead. I'm literally dead.
Watch out!
No worries, no worries. The spawns are coming up. It's going to be Tricap with a Spitter, Hunter, Jockey, and a Charger. So there is no pull going out for this one. Actually, Hunt's going to go and get skeeted from the top. Charger misses. Just get a 2-point stumble. The Jockey's coming in late to the party with a free spit for a little damage. And this Jockey's at half health. Looks like he's trying to make a play on the alarm card, but he's unable to and dies for all his troubles. And that is another SI attack shut down. And they're finding more pills. And actually, Krycha, the bonus is increasing as they're going through the map. And actually, since Spitter did die out of rotation, I don't know if they're going to CC. They might not. Hunter's going to pre-spawn. No, they're not going to have a Boomer Smoker Charger and a Hunter. Hunter does land, but gets cleared. Smoker gets shut down as well. Not able to make a move on anything. The Charger tries a rocket charge off the back of the hill and only causes distraction for a triple boom, which is successful, but it costs the Charger almost all of his HP. He goes and gets a despawn back up to 385. He's going for one more to get it around 500. But he's at 493. And this actually is going to be the last SI attack. Spitter, Charger, Jockey, and the last spawn will be up in a few seconds. And it is a Hunter, Jockey, Charger, and a Spitter. They're going to go in fast. Two spawns come from one side, two from the other. Hunter and Jockey both land. Charger lands as well. It's a rolling tri-cap. Spit landed on the charge. There's one in cap. Actually, two in caps go out. That was a great attack by hotdog Water. They managed to get two win caps, but still Rochelle's holding on to that health bonus. A Spitter's going to be up to delay it. That bonus just went from 300 to 109 before the last pickup. They're going to get their spawns up for one more, actually.
Ain't no harm in going down.
Let's see exactly what it's going to be after the final survivor is up. It will be 145 bonus, so they've taken about half of it off that attack.
Boomer!
Nice, actually, B-hop rocket boom. Doesn't get on the alarm card, but lands a nice two boom. Charger's going in from pretty far away, gets shut down. Hunter does land for a moment on Rochelle. A pull goes forward with another in cap on the Nick, and they are dangerously close to this car alarm. They are able to shut down the smoker without setting it off, and actually they're going to give him another broken attack. Bonus went down to 112. Only going to be able to send 3 in with a Jockey, Spitter, and a Boomer. It's not the best, but it's at 112. See if they can get any more off. They do manage to get a little bit more damage. And they're actually going to get the Charger in. I don't know if he's going to be able to do much. Let's see if that Charger can make a play. Gets his rocket spawn, gets a stumble for 2 points, but not much there. So they're actually going to be able to take the bonus all the way down to 100 even. So if you're hotdog Water, their bonus was going up, but they were finding kills through the map, and they did a great attack on the hill, taking it all the way down to 103. But again, also, if you're Pixel Peak, you make the safe room on your away server and make a score of 500 even. So hotdog Water is a little bit of a battle here to play. It is their home server, but they're going to want to make this game to a test zone. So let's see if they can make that happen. What do you think, Ryder? What do you think their bonus is going to be for your old team? If you're guesstimating. Put you on the spot.
Hey, stop a minute. I'll follow you.
Alright, but we have everybody. That what? I'm silent?
Yeah, you're kind of silent.
Like, not loud enough?
Yeah, you're not loud enough.
Yeah, I have it up as loud as I can put it. I'll try to mess with it after this chapter, but right now the attack that they have is going to be a charger, jockey, spitter, and a hunter.
Reloading.
Jockey comes out of the van, actually does land back on Nick, and a pounce in the front. Charger misses.
I'm sorry guys, but I can't boost MP. I have him already on 200% volume, so I don't know.
I will try to fix this. Give me a second. I will be able out of this just a second.
Hey, after this crit, they're really large, and one and only this crit. And we have a tank in the hands of Wealthy. And I don't know what to say. I'm too tired to talk. I'm sorry, guys. Control 75%. He's trying to keep his line of sight. He ate already 300 chip. And yeah, 400 already. 1.9, 60. Well, these are dangerous on this side of things. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. There's nothing I can do.
Tank! Tank!
Like, it's maxed out at 200. I can't put it in. It's literally loud as it
Shoot the tank!
Windows settings.
Shoot the tank!
That's what I'm trying to do, but I can't. I don't know the command for that proper pulling up the microphone setting. I don't know the command for it. I'm trying to find it inside
Kill the tank!
Like, I bring up the control panel, it's bringing me the wrong setting. I need the one that lets me right-click the microphone, and it's the Windows 10 sucks. I don't know what to do.
Okay, you can try to talk. I might game lower.
Just don't know the command.
Oh my god, you're even lower now. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, chat is saying control panel, sound recording, microphone. The option.
I hear Boomer.
Cut that shit out!
And I have him at 200% already. Yeah, fuck Krycha. Fuck Krycha, it's my fault.
I'm like watching a tutorial video, and it says that the thing to click on is not on my Windows 10 to boost my. There it is. Okay, I found it.
Oh my god.
How about now? That should be better, right?
It's better. It's so much better right now.
Okay, there we go. Now let me get back into this game and help you guys out. I figured it out. It was, I guess my new headset defaulted things. All right, I am back. Sorry for the delay there for casting this match. Right now, the incoming attack for the S side is going to be actually a quad attempt. It's coming in. Actually, a Duke Cap comes out the front. Hunter's trying to land. They do clear it fast enough. That was actually really close to landing. But right now, they were able to shut down the tank. I did miss it. Their bonus is sitting at 743. That's pretty good for what you want on your home server right now. But as Hot Dog Water are pressing forward, trying to get through this choke point, I don't think they're going to be able to. Pixel Peak will have their spawns rolling up. It is going to be a 2-2, though, because they did just get a quad attempt. Jockey and a Charger are going to be the ones to support it. They're going very fast right now. One boom goes out. Charger's coming from the roof with the spitter. Jockey coming from behind gets M2'd. Not able to land. The Charger misses. And the Spit's only able to go for a delay.
Reload.
Right now, Hot Dog Water is taking advantage of their home server. It looks like Ramirez is the only survivor damaged at 53%. Actually, they find a set of pills. They double up, blocking their bonus up a little bit more. But right now, they're sitting at 84.4% of the total bonus possible. The attack coming in is going to be a tri-cap with a boomer, Smoker, Hunter, and a Jockey. Smoker actually whiffs his tongue. Jockey's jumping in. Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey gets shut down as well. A pull goes out for maybe one tick of damage, and the boomer misses. But the attacks are getting shut down very nicely by Hot Dog Water. They're about to take a commanding lead after this first map, which we should see since it is their home server. But this may be the last attack, depending on how well this hit goes. And it's going to be a Charger, Spitter, the last two spawns, the Jockey, and a Hunter. So it's potential for a lot of damage, but if you're Team Pixel Peak, you need to land and get some more damage right now because it looks like they're about to almost double their score for what they did on Chapter 1. A little bit of slowdown here for the survivors. They know this is the last attack coming in. They're going to clear out all these commons. It looks like there's only about 4 more forward in the map for them to deal with. SI is a little uncertain where they want to set it up. As they're scrambling for spawns, look like some of the spawns were blocked right before they got to this end area. And Hunter's actually going to go in now. Hunter, actually, Spitter gets picked, not able to land. Looks like this attack just gets shut down and absolutely nothing goes out. So that is Hot Dog Water making the safe room with a hefty bonus of 716. My goodness, what a bonus. So they're going to have a total chapter score of 1,116 after map 1 to Pixel Peak's 500. So they have a 616-point lead after chapter 1 on their home server, which is as expected. But if you're Hot Dog Water, you want to make this lead as much as you can. And right now, after that, they are setting the tone for this chapter or for this game of this home and away server. Oh my days, Krycha. Do you see that? The tank spawns 10%.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's the lowest possible.
Yeah, it is. It spawns so close.
So this game is not disappointing. It's given us non-stop tank action as soon as survivors leave the safe room. So we had the first tank at 18%. Second one's going to be at 10%. So if there's an early wipe by a tank here, there is so much potential for either Hot Dog Water taking a giant lead, or if the other way around, Pixel Peak making a comeback if they can get the wipe. So there's a lot of potential here. The opening attack they're going to have to deal with the Jockey, Smoker, Spitter, and a Charger. Another attack for a lot of damage. And we have the fast ready ups again. Less than a minute is great for some high level competitive Left 4 Dead play we have here for these two teams. Smoker's going to pre-spawn on the safe room. Nick's going to come out and get pulled. Charger tries to take it, is unable to. Jockey gets M2'd and killed. Charger also gets killed. Spit's not able to land on much, and actually 14 damage on the board is going to be the only thing the SI were able to do before this tank spawns. There's actually a lot of commons, so they're going to have to clear out these commons pretty quick. And it will be the second tank of the game for Pixel in the hand of Madness. And he looks like he's already going to get some toys. His support right now is a Hunter, Jockey, and a Boomer. We probably should see an attack go in while he tries to bring this toy in. Hunter's going in, trying to land, gets skeeted before he even gets relatively close. Boomer and Jockey are not going at this moment. He's trying to get this dumpster to cooperate with him. This was actually not a bad spot. Rochelle got a little brave there. He's actually now on second pass and still hasn't gotten the dumpster into play. Oh, that was so close to hitting Nick. That was actually almost an in-cap onto Nick. But this will be the committee's 50%. He's only going to have a smoker and a jockey and a boomer as support. This boomer is going to be huge since they decided to hold it. Smoker goes for an early pull onto Rochelle. He gets it, but he's not able to capitalize on the punch. Does get a long arm punch onto Rochelle. Rochelle's in a situation able to dodge. A one boom does land, whips a punch onto Rochelle. He is down to 1,500 health and dying support. Still not going in. Smoker lands onto Ellis. Does get cleared. Jockey lands onto Nick. This is going to be a dead tank. And indeed it is. That tank is dead. Only manages to get a punch onto Rochelle. I don't think he got anything else. So now Hot Dog Water post-tank, even though it's only 10% through the map, they are sitting at a 942 bonus, which is very hefty at this moment. And it's going to set the tone for this campaign. Right now, the SI are going to have to do a lot of work to make up, or to do some damage on this. Right now, this bonus is sitting extremely high. 2-2 is the next hit with a Spitter, Boomer, Charger, and a Hunter. And the survivors are just slowing down a little bit, clearing out this common before they take this next choke point coming out of this building.
Machete here.
Attacks actually go in, and Hunter is able to land on Ramirez inside with the spit as well. Charger does charge him into the spit even further. They don't kill the spitter. Yes, they do. I'm sorry, that was elusive, not Ramirez. Actually, that's going to force elusive to pop his pills, too. Took him down to 49 HP. I mean, 39.
Reloading.
Coming up on 40% progression through the map. Actually, they're going to send the boomer in, try to get a stumble. Not able to get it. He climbs the ladder, but gets shot from above. Hunter and the jockey do go in. Stumble from the Hunter. Jockey is not able to latch on and leaves a smoker by himself. So now the bonus is at 823. And the survivors are pressing forward. Few combat trickling from behind. Nothing really doing much from the front.
Reloading.
As they are approaching the alley, Smoker is going to be accompanied by the Charger with the 2-2 Boomer Spitter. See if they can make the best of this attack. Looks like the Charger's repositioning. Boomer gets a nice boom over the wall. They're not going to be able to pick it. A pull goes onto Rochelle. The Charger was not able to capitalize it. Gets a proxy onto another survivor with a spit following it. Again, the bonus just went down a little bit, not much. Sitting at 763.
Reloading.
Actually, they were able to find another set of pills, so it actually went back up to 788. Health bonus at 61%. Damage bonus has not been affected yet. 3 sets of pills, so it's at 75% for that. The attack that they're going to deal with is a Spitter, Hunter, Jockey, and a Charger. This is potential for a lot of damage. Looks like the Jockey's going to come from behind. Charger coming from the front. Hunter coming front above. Hunter gets shut down. The Charger does land, so the Spit's going to get onto Nick. This is going to do some pretty good damage on the bonus. Takes it almost under 700. That was a great attack by the Special Infected.
A little pick me up.
But that's not going to stop them. They do commit another set of pills. So they actually managed to take 100 points off the bonus with that commit of the pills. Health bonus down to 50% of the bonus. Damage bonus still intact. And Tricap with a Boomers coming in. Hunter, Charger, and a Smoker. Boomer just goes in by himself, not able to get anything. It looks like they want to get a Spitter for this, or they might actually get a quad. I am not sure what died last from the previous attack, so there's a good opportunity that a quad will be incoming. And they're going to have an event horde to deal with as well. Since this is Dark Carnival Remix, this horde will not stop until the event is actually turned off. not like some of the other events on the normal campaigns. And actually, it's going to be a charge Spit, so they're going to get a spitter instead. The smoker misses. Everything's coming from behind. It's usually not a good thing. Spit looks like it overshoots. Hunter does land. Charger gets cleared. Pole eventually gets shut down. And it looks like the spitter's just going to keep himself in the last-ditch effort. If hopefully they can get some damage with the 2-2 at the last hit of this chapter.
Sub here.
Right now, Blue and Spirit staying very healthy, 78 and 79 permanent health, as Ramirez and Elusive are the only ones temporary bleeding with a little bit of perm on them themselves. So 663 is going to be the bonus before the last attack of this chapter. Jockey and the Charger are the cappers who come to 2-2. Actually, the Charger misses, but the Jockey does latch on. A little free spit damage goes on to Coach and Ellis, but not much. So it looks like they're going to go in with a nice bonus of 650, keeping 58.6 of the total score that they could have occurred. And indeed, that's what it's going to be. So Hot Dog Water makes the save from on map 2 with a total chapter score of 1144 and a total campaign score of 2260. So they're scoring 1,000 points on back-to-back maps by average, Krycha. They're doing a great job right now. Your old team is setting the tone.
My old team is popping off. They are going. They are trying. They might win the game. We don't know yet.
Keep putting 1,000 chapter scores up on your home server. That's what you expect. But they're going to go out the safe room quick with a Jockey, Charger, Smoker, and a Spitter. Actually, they do land the charge. Not able to get a pound, but the Spit is successful. And he gets the long get-up animation, too. Unfortunate for Coach. Coach takes up actually a pretty hefty amount of damage on that charge pit. 68 health. He is 3 tank punches away. And this will be the second tank of the game for Hot Dog Water in the hands of Elusive. And he is going to get his extra dumpster. And see if he has a little bit of a better luck than the other team, as it did take him a couple extra hits to get it in play. And no, he does not. That is out of play. So he lost his one dumpster. He does have another one to play with. A nice 2-boom goes in by Hot Dog Water. That was nice by Blue. Don't know. It looks like the tank's going to go to high ground. He's not going to get the one dumpster in the front. Looks like he might come to the side. This might be a fast commit. He's going to go in right away. Jockey and Hunter is going to be a support. Still 5 seconds out from the other SI coming up. He's already taken about 800 chip. He's now down about 1,500. He's going after Nick. He whiffs his first punch onto Nick. There's still a lot of common coming in right now, getting the survivors tangled up into it. He misses another punch. He misses a third punch. Jockey lands onto Coach Hunter as well. Charger is trying to land onto Nick. He does, but the other two SI are clear. He gets a punch. Another punch onto Rochelle. A third punch onto Rochelle. And that's going to be an in cap. I don't know if he's going to get it. Gets another punch onto Coach real quick. One last one onto Coach. And that's actually a pretty good tank by Hot Dog Water. It looked like it was going to go pretty grim there for a minute. He missed a couple punches before he went in. But the SI were able to capitalize with the common trickle in from that boom as well. So they've already won the round. There's a bonus sitting at 578. So Hot Dog Water, everything here is going to be a plus. But Pixel Peak has a little bit of work to do. They're going to find some pills further in the map. The 2-2 they're going to have to deal with does not have a Hunter or a Charger in it. So this is actually the worst attack in Left 4 Dead that you can get. But let's see what Hot Dog Water can make it work. Looks like they're just going to go real fast with it. Smoker misses. Boomer gets popped. Spitter dies second, I believe. So I don't know if the Spitter or the Smoker died first. So we might see another 2-2 attack in the next hit. But it will be with a Charger and a Hunter, though, so we'll have better cappers to accompany it. Don't know. It was really close. Hunter, Charger are the first two. Boomer, the last spawn. Actually, they do want it to be a Spitter, probably. And it's going to be a Smoker, so they don't have a Spitter for the inside here. So they may wait for the survivors to come out to maximize the possibility of damage, or maybe just sack this Boomer. Hunter pre-spawns on the top. Survivors taking it slow, just clearing out the common. And then there is quite a bit out there. Coach and Ellis are the shotguns, so they'll be taking point while 2 Uzis stay in the back blocking spawns. Looks like the Boomer wants to come from the back. Charger is coming from the rune right outside of the area where they are baiting right now. Bait timer sitting at 25. Looks like a pull's going to come from the side. Misses the pull on the Coach. Smoker gets killed. The pounce does land. Charger doesn't get anything as well. And again, a nice shutdown by Pixel Peak. Not much damage going on the board, but they're not helping Coach out. Only Ellis is the only one helping him out. When you're on your away server, you want to make sure you help as much as possible clearing out these common. Bonus sitting at 520, down to 518 after another common slaps one of the survivors. And actually, it's going to be a tri-cap with a spitter. There is no hunter. This is a pretty decent attack. All survivors lined up in the alley. They're trying to bait it. Looks like two things coming from behind. Charger tries to split them. They chase down the smoker. The other SIs get completely shut down with nothing landing except some free spit damage onto Nick. So actually it does take the bonus just shy under 500. They find the extra set of pills, so it boosts it back up to 517. But we should see some of these pills committed relatively soon, as Sprint is just about below 40, and indeed he is now at 37. And that is another set of pills pop, so now they're back under 500 health bonus, but they are fast now. Incoming attack's going to be a Boomer, Jockey, Charger, and a Hunter. Looks like a Charger to come from the front with the Jockey. Boomer tries to get a Boom off the top, barely gets one, but he does. They actually get a reset onto Ellis. So that was a good job there on that on the infected play, so it'll cause a little bit of a delay, giving the SI a possibility of making an attack on the slide downwards. So a good infected play. You don't see that reset happen that often. Smoker, Spitter, Charger, last spawn coming up is going to be a Jockey. They're trying to make a play on the coaster. They're not able to. They get Ellis, but he's already halfway down. Takes a little bit of chip. Jockey gets shut down for his troubles. It looks like the Spitter is going to hold itself. Yes, they're going to. Bonus sitting at 410 right now, so they did a little bit more damage off that attack. We're going to have a Charger, Smoker, Spitter, and the last spawn that's going to come up, probably going to be a Hunter. Another decent attack that did a good job at holding the Spitter. I would have done that as well. Looks like they're going to go for a quick attack before they go in. Pull gets shut down. A pounce lands onto Rochelle. Spit just gets one tick on it. Fortunately, the Charger gets mowed down before he's able to land on his target. But they did manage to get another about 30 off the bonus. Bonus sitting at 374. Pixel Peak doing a pretty good job on the away server on keeping their bonus up right now. Madness and Names holding a pretty hefty percent of their health bonus. Health bonus sitting at 24%, damage bonus at 77. Looks like Survivor's going to slow it down just a little bit and try to clear out this attack. A pull goes out, does land on Nick. A 2-cap goes out, but does get cleared. Hunter does eventually get killed before he's able to latch on to anybody. And a quad proxy boom goes out, and that's going to be the attack. And I don't think they're going to be able to make safe room without a few spawns rolling in. And it looks like Rochelle's a little common lock by the event button. And indeed, they're going to have to take one more attack. Charger's going to be in the rotation. Another Spitter as well. Hunter and a Smoker. There's actually going to be some good damage. Bonus sitting at 307 before the attack. Nice charge lands onto Ellis in the back. The Spit's going to connect. A little bit of Death Spit as well with and a pounce onto Nick. What a great last attack.
Son of a beasting.
Bonus was at 307 after that. They managed to take another 80 points off the bonus. And that will be it. So Pixel Peak is going to make the safe room on map 2. So far everybody has made every safe room. They make it with a hefty bonus for on the away server of 724. Unfortunately, it's still a pretty distinctive lead as Hotdog Warrior takes a little bit more than a 1,000-point lead only after 2 chapters. So I think they're setting a pretty good tone right now, Krycha, going into map 3 on their home server right now. I think my game crashed. Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, as we come into this third chapter, it looks like we're getting a little bit more reasonable with the tank spawns here. This one's going to be a 45% tank. So this one's not going to be quite as early as the other 2 chapters. And another fast ready up within 20 seconds of starting the level. The opening attack's going to be a Boomer, Charger, Hunter, and a Smoker. There is no Spitter for close corners, so I'm a little curious where exactly they're going to set up their SI attack here. And it looks like they're going to do by these bushes. in the beginning of the tunnel of love. Survivors taking their time cautiously, just clearing out the common. Looks like the SI want to come from opposite sides. The pull is actually going to go out. Does land. Hunter takes the pulled target as well. Charger's coming in very late, just gets a fist. And not much. A fist goes out, a common slap from a boom, and one tick from the smoker pole goes out, so minimal damage on the board from Pixel Peak after the first attack. The next SI is going to be a 2-2. Boomer, Spitter, Jockey, and a Hunter. Not a bad 2-2, but also not the worst. I mean, not the best. Now that the attack's up, you see standard Survivor slow it down a little bit. They're going to take the next area very slow. Jockey looks like he wants to come from the front. Hunter looks like they're setting up from a Hunt Spit from behind. 2 shotguns in the front. We got 1 shotgun, and they're going 3 shotguns, 1 Uzi, keeping the Uzi guy in the middle. Hunter's actually going to come and gets shut down, not able to land. Free Spit's not going to go as well. Actually, Coach gets stuck in the Spit for quite a bit of damage. Takes him down to 65 HP. Coach getting tangled up on the pipe where the Spit spread onto the pipe.
Everybody grab a weapon.
Health bonus sitting at 88%. Damage bonus intact. Pills is perfectly intact. Quad attempt before the tank spawn. Well placed by the infected. Fortunately, it's not going to be the easiest place to land a quad, so I think they just want to get as much damage as they possibly can with this attack. But we've seen crazier things happen. Not very many common below right now. It looks like the SI want to send majority of this attack from below, from above. Only the smoker coming in. Looks like they're going to send it in early. Hunter comes in, gets shut down. Charger gets a pre-spawn. Jockey lands down the hole for a few ticks. Charger's just going to go down below as well. And not able to get anything. Oh, they get a pull up top on the Coach. Oh my gosh, they get a death pull on the Coach. That is such a big play. Oh my days. I wonder if they're going to be able to get the clear, but he's sitting at 102 health. I don't know if they can get underneath it and shoot him, but they are not even trying right now. That is such a misplay by the Survivors. That is devastating. He pulled him over the hole as well. Pixel Peak making the big plays. I won't say it, but making a big play right now. Getting a 2-boom. This is the 3rd tank of the game in the hand of Sprint. Gotta remember we got Sprint and Spirit, not to get them confused here. But it is not looking good for Survivors right now as they did get a death pull on the drop. His support right now is going to be a Hunter Smoker. Still a few more seconds from the other one. Look for an early pull. They do. It does get cut, but he still gets the long arm punch onto Ellis as well. There's going to be a Hunter coming from behind. Hunter does get a stumble. A punch on a Nick, but the Hunter is cleared. A double punch goes out. The Jockey is cleared by the tank. It's going to be 1 in cap. There's only 2 Survivors up, but this tank actually might actually die. They might get him. He goes for a rock. Not able to land it. This tank is down to 1k HP and no support. What a long arm he gets onto Rochelle. That was ridiculous long arm onto Rochelle.
That arm was so...
Wow.
I need some help.
But right now, Hot Dog Water managing to stay alive. Let's see if they can get this pickup. Charger's going in for the delay. Spit goes out as well. The Charger's not going to land, leaving only a Boomer to delay this pickup. Still 5 seconds in from the last spawn. And my goodness, I saw some long arms in my days, but jeez, what a long arm on that punch onto Rochelle. But Hot Dog Water is going to survive with only 3 Survivors. Get an M2 on the Boomer, but he still manages to get 2 onto the Survivors. Hunter, Smoker, and a Jockey. This is a little bit dangerous for them, but looks like they're still pressing forward. Rochelle is not slowing down. And they're still hanging on to a bonus of 282. Even after a death.
Heads up.
But Jockey is going to be pre-spawn. Smoker, Hunter, and a Spitter is the other support. Spitter's just going to go in for a sack himself. I think they're going to want to get a quad to try to end this.
Watch out.
And it looks like that's going to be the play. But the Survivors do find an extra set of pills, boosting their bonus back up to 303. But taking this coaster with 3 Survivors is going to be quite the task. The survivors jumping on the top of the tents, leaving the charger not able to land anything. Hunter's gonna pre-spawn. Looks like they're gonna want to try this. Everything is now spawned and going in. Jockey's going in against M2. A pull goes on to Nick with some fists. There's actually a rolling 2-cap goes in. They're not gonna land the tri-cap though. And the charger and the smoker are gonna get away with their lives, but it's gonna be a 2-2 with that charger and smoker.
Reloading.
Ammo here.
So good job by Hot Dog Water shutting down a quad, or actually killing 2 of the SI and not getting quadded. Charger, smoker, boomer, and a spitter is what they're going to have to deal with here. They're probably going to go pretty fast with the boomer and spitter. Boomer indeed goes first. Let's see if the spitter sacks. And indeed it does there. Now this charger is only going to have 486 health. Smoke is practically full HP. It doesn't matter, only down 9.
Watch out.
Get out of the goo.
They're going to get a pull quick in the front. Charger was not ready to capitalize it. A little bit of a misplay. Oh, he fell? Is that what happened? Okay.
I don't know how, but he did.
It's unfortunate. I think that would have been an easy charge off because he was pulled just enough, I would think, to get it. And only 2 survivors to kill the charger. Could have been a possibility, but either way, they're going to press on. They're still holding on to 237 bonus. And right now, if they could shut down 2 more attacks, there's a good possibility that Hot Dog Water can make it with these 3 survivors. As there is a Hunter up ahead, Charger, Jockey, and a Boomer. Gonna be support. Jockey's going in with the Hunter. Charger gets deleted from the top. Hunter gets skated nicely by Blue. I mean by Sprint. I got it backwards. Yeah, I had it right the first time. It confuses me sometimes. They do get a 3 boom onto the survivors, but right now they are pressing forward and they're setting the tone to make this with only 3 survivors. There's only a 2-2 to deal with, so they can't even cap them all. Health bonus at 12%, damage bonus at 50%. A little bit of a slowdown here for the survivors. They have good cappers for support, though. The smoker and the charger are good for this area. But unfortunately, this horde is not going to stop until someone goes down. Oh, he fell off and got in-capped!
Oh my god.
My goodness! Charger and Smokey trying to come. Oh my goodness, and then landed 2 charge in the spit as well. This is going to be a wipe. Indeed, Hot Dog Water gets wiped. Unfortunately, a little bit of a misplay by Nick there, falling off the coaster, and bringing their total chapter score to 389, and the total campaign score to 2649 so far. A little bit of a mistake there by Hot Dog Water. They get death pulled at the drop, and also Nick seems to have found that banana peel that is elusive on some of these maps. And fall off that coaster. Oh, it's so unfortunate. It feels bad, especially if you're the survivors. I know how it feels. My goodness, this match so far is not denying with some entertainment and a little bit of a comedy show going on. But sometimes mistakes are made, things happen. But let's see if they can bounce back from it with some great infected play for Hot Dog Water as we wait for Ramirez to ready up. Opening attack that they're going to have to deal with is going to be a Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and a Hunter. And we are going live. All right, they're rolling with a tri-cap Boomer and they're not going to have the jockey to accompany them with this attack. We're looking at a blue tank at 45%. And this is going to be the first tackle pull going forward. Pounce landing in the middle. The charge landing on the front as well. Gets 1 slam. Actually, no, it didn't. No, he didn't. They got it cleared just in the nick of time. That was close. I thought I heard the slam go out, but it does not. They get it cleared. Only 30 points off the bonus from that attack. That was a pretty good job by Pixel. He could have definitely been worse.
Ammo here.
Hot Dog Water's next attack coming up is not going to have the Charger, but they're going to have the Spitter to accompany the Tri-Cap. Pixel Peaks takes this cautiously, trying to clear out as much common as they can. Hunter's going to pre-spawn in the front. Pull goes out, not able to land Hunter. And Jockey actually going in the back for some decent damage. Free Spit tries to go out, but nothing much coming out of that.
Don't shoot me.
So after 2 infected attacks, they managed to do 79 points of damage off the bonus. Looks like right now Hotdog Warriors a little bit lagging behind on their hits. They want to get it together. This is their home server. With only about 80 damage across the board on the first 2 opening attacks, they're not going to have a spitter for this close quarters either.
Big gun.
Jockey, Hunter, and a Charger are going to be the cappers.
Shout out to
I'll
Eddie
do this together.
and Dave for casting almost all of the matches. That's right.
And shout out to you, my friend. Thank you. I enjoy it. Thank you guys for enjoying me as well. I do my best, even though I make some mistakes. But the Jockey's actually going to pre-spawn on the bottom. Hunter, Boomer, and a Charger. It looks like they're not going to go in quite right. It looks like everything's going to come from behind. There is no Smoker to get that death pull. Everything goes down. We should see the SI attack coming in. Hunter's coming in from the front. He does land onto Rochelle, but gets clear relatively quickly. A fist, 2 fists actually go out onto Coach and the charge into the wall. So it's not too bad, actually. We're going to manage to get 22 damage onto him from that. Bonus sitting at 963. This will be the 3rd tank of the game in the hands of Blue. Actually, Survivors pressing out really fast, actually. They're all out. They do not want to take that in the Tunnel of Love. See if a tank tries to go for a hittable or just going to play rock here. His support's going to be a Smoker, Boomer, and a Jockey. Boomer actually does get a boom onto 1. Hunter's, the tank's taking a little bit of chip, not much. It goes, okay, is he going to be the commit? A pull goes out. He gets a double punch onto the Survivors. Gets another punch onto Rochelle. Another punch onto Rochelle. A 3rd punch onto Rochelle. This is going to be an in-cap. He still has 2,000 health. Another pull goes out. He takes a pull target. This is great infected play. Another pull onto Ellis. A 3rd punch onto Ellis. Gets an in-cap. This tank gets out with barely any health. Hunter's pouncing around. He's not able to land. Gets skeeted. The Smoker's still alive. Tank has 44 health, but gets 2 in-caps. Another pull goes out. Can he get a rock on it? He's not able to, unfortunately. And the Survivors do manage to get a pickup. So they're not going to die to this tank, but that is a lot of damage going out right now. Tank at 15 health, and he is indeed dead. So that is going to be a dead tank. That is going to be a great take by Hotdog Water, actually, doing a lot of damage with their tank. Pixel Peak, happy that they didn't die on their away server, probably from their perspective. But they have 2 people permanently bleeding now. 1 person at about 20 perm, and the rest temporary. Names is the only person sitting at a permanent health at 79 right now. There is only 1 set of pills left, and as of right now, all the Survivors are fast. And the rolling attack coming in is going to be a Boomer, Jockey, Hunter, and a Smoker. Boomer goes in to try to land something, gets shut down, and right now the SI are just going to kill everything they can to get exactly what they want for the top of this coaster.
I'm reloading.
But that was some great tank play there by the Infected. It's very enjoyable to watch that. Okay, so they're going to get exactly what they want. They're not going to have the spitter for the top of this coaster, but they get a quad.
Seriously hurt.
Bonus sitting at 429. And as of right now, they only have 338 points. So if Hotdog Water can do something crazy here, they can still win the round. Smoker is going to spawn from the bottom. Charger actually spawning in a very unique spot. I've never seen that before. Spawning above the start of the event. Interesting. Actually, Survivors are going backwards to try to pick them off the top. And indeed, they're actually going to be able to start chipping them. And it actually looks like they're going to change their mind. But actually, this causes... All the time the Survivors take their time here is going to be a lot of bleed. So actually, it's not a terrible call. Jockey's going to come from the front, not even paying attention to it. A 2-cap goes out. The Charger does miss. Hunter gets shut down. But they do hang a Survivor. 2 Survivors are actually hanging. Charger's trying to reposition, but he is practically dead right now. Smoker's going to be able to get another pull. He does get a pull. They get it. Another hang. Jockey's going in. This is going to be huge. Oh, the Jockey does get M2'd and killed. Not able to land anything. It's really unfortunate, and they're going to get the final pickup. The bonus does go down about a little bit more than 100 points, followed by a spit delay. So I do believe it'll be another quad. Charger gets a respawn for up to 307 health. Probably going to get another one. Indeed he does. Puts him at 453. But right now, Pixel Peak now starting to make up points from this point on. Boomer goes in for a quick boom, gets a proxy, stumbles him off, but not the side that they wanted. So he is going to be safe. A pull, actually, they're going to go in. A pull goes in from behind. He gets a charge off it. It's going to be a death charge. What a hit! So eye for an eye, they say. You say you kill one of ours, we'll kill one of yours. They get a death charge off the top of the coaster. Sends Ellis flying off the top to his imminent demise. But Pixel Peak is going to press on. So far, they're starting to gain very few points at this moment. They lost a survivor. What an attack by Hot Dog Water. They're going to have a 2-2 coming up, though. It's going to be a Jockey Hunter Spitter. Boomer goes in for a proxy boom on the 2. They actually get a nice spit, stumble into the spit as well with a jock around off the end. That might be 2 hit caps. But Nick is able to get out of it. And actually, at this point, I think they're just going to leave Coach for worse and try to get as many points as they can. And indeed, that's what they are going to do. With some great infected play by Hot Dog Water, getting the stumbles and the spit, the rolling 2 cap with a proxy boom. That's the best you could have possibly done with that 2-2. All right, now this may be it for Pixel Peak. Jockey, Smoker, Charger goes in. Smoker actually misses. Jockey gets M2 to shut down. Only 2 cappers left, so anything's possible. They do get a pull early on the Nick. The Charger just chose to take that. Boomer gets a kill on the Nick as well, but unfortunately for Nick, he does not have a cuttable, and it is a matter of time before the Smoker just snags him. There's nothing he's going to be able to do with this Smoker. And that's going to be it. And there's going to be the wipe on to Pixel Peak. Hot Dog Water killing them. But not until Pixel Peak's able to win the round. So they're going to actually make up about 30 points. Their total chapter score to 429. Total campaign score to 1653. To Hot Dog Water's 2649. So right now they're sitting at a lead of 996 points after 3 maps. What a game we have here so far. As we go into map 4 of Dark Carnival Remix, this is the 6th round of the Quarantine Anniversary Cup, a home away game. Right now we are on Hot Dog Water's home server. We will see another pretty hefty early tank as some teams are mixed up a little bit and already readied up anyway, so we got to get people on the right side before we start up. 31% tank. It looks like Elusive doesn't want to play with his team anymore. He's staying on Pixel Peak. And looks like he's gone. So we will wait for him to rejoin the game. As again, this is the 4th chapter of this campaign. And also, actually, we're going to see a 3rd early tank. Not quite as early as map 1 and 2 as it was 18% map 1, 10% map 2. We had to change the plan up into 45% for map 3, and now we're sitting at 31% for map 4. And there we have the last ready up opening attack they're going to have to deal with will be Hunter, Charger, Spitter, and a Jockey. Let's see if they go for a fast one or no, they're not going to. They're going to all come from the top of the bumper cars.
Nightstick here.
And indeed, they're going to wait for them to come out of the bumper car area before they send this attack in. Hunter's going to pre-spawn up top as well. Trying to get a peek as the survivors. Jockey's here. The attack's going to come in. Looks like all the survivors run back. Except for Nick. Hunter does get skeeted. Jockey is not able to connect. Charger not able to connect on to Nick. Jockey is also deleted before he's able to find anybody. It looks like this Charger might be hunted down. And indeed is going to. And not able to land nothing. There will not be a Charger in the next attack. As they are 20% through the map. They will get one more attack before the tank does come up. Gonna be a Boomer, Smoker, Hunter, and I believe the Spitter should be the last spawn. And I am incorrect. It's gonna be a Jockey, so we're gonna have a tri-cap without the Spitter nor the Charger to help with this. Hunter looks like he's going to pre-spawn around the outside as they come out through this barn area. Jockey actually goes in by himself. He had other plans. He said, fuck, screw the team, I'm going in solo. A pull at the pounce on the same target, unfortunately, does get cleared. So it's going to be minimal damage across the board after the first two opening attacks. Only taking 20... Oh, a little bit of friendly fire there. Takes a bonus down a little bit more. Only 29% off that bonus. This will be the fourth tank of the game for Pixel Peak in the hand of Names. As survivors hold S, try to go forward. Actually, a charge that goes out. Gets the punch and a charge. Actually, I thought if he charged, he might have got a 2 or 3 charge, but elected to punch, and it looked like it went slow motion for some reason. Jockey looks like he wants to go in for a few ticks. Does get it on to LS Boomer, unfortunately. Is not able to get anything. It gets shut down for his troubles. Tank's going to throw a rock from far away. It's not going to land. And survivors, pretty standard, and go back in front of the bumper car area and see if anybody goes back for some ammo quick. Looks like Nick's going to go solo and see if anybody capitalizes on this. If there's hunters in there, he can get him, but he does not. Tank does get his toys into play with taking minimal chip. Survivors did not watch the fence and let him get both his hittables in play, with only taking 350 chip. Looks like the charge is going to go in, gets completely destroyed though. A pull goes on for only 1 damage and is also shut down. Both hittables are in an okay position, but looks like the survivors are trying to... Actually, they're going to get cut off here, but he doesn't have all the support. Oh! Hittable is so close to taking Coach out. Right now, survivors are split. Unfortunately, both of the hittables are not going to go into play. This tank is already down to 2k HP. Doesn't even have all the support yet. Jockey and Hunter are coming in. He's already down to 1. He's dead! I think that was a huge misplay by the infected there. Tank is not able to get practically anything.
They were too slow, and they melted him. That's all.
My goodness.
What did they from Pixel? I mean, from Water. Oh my god.
I don't even think he hit a punch.
He landed one.
Oh, he did? I didn't even see. I was just saying his health was going down so low as he got his hittables in play and thought he could make a play on cutting off the survivors, which he did, but unfortunately, they killed him before his SI support was even in full rotation. Attack, but he has to... Right now, the SI attack coming in is going to be a Charger, Smoker, Hunter, and a Spitter. Hunter looks like he's going to go for a wall kick, but gets unfortunately removed from the server with that, not landing on anything. It leaves the Charger, Smoker, and the Spitter in quite a scenario. I don't know if they're going to get anything. 3 Spit's going to go out from a far away and land on the Ellis for a tick, I believe, but for the most part, Hot Dog Water shut down the tank, shut down that SI attack as well, and is currently sitting at 88% of the possible score that they can get on this map. And could possibly still go up if they find any more pills as well. Health for the survivors are 91, 89, 88, and 62. Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey's not able to land anything as well. Smoker goes as well and absolutely shut down attack. Only 2% goes on to the health bonus. That is it for their SI. Smoker trying to get a cheeky pull from behind onto Coach, who was separated, not able to land it, and it will leave him to get a respawn with his 63 HP. Hot Dog Water right now is setting the tone on map 4, saying you killed us on map 3, you might have got us there, but you're not going to get us on map 4, we're going to make up for it. Because right now, they are making commanding, so they're actually getting a pull out. They were not able to make connect with the charge on that pull, leaving the Boomer and Spitter by themselves. Spit's going to go for a standard delay, and it looks like the Boomer is going to probably get 1 as they come over the top, but that's going to probably be it. Indeed, he's going to take the 1 boom, they're going to pop it. This is going to cause the common to start trickling in from both sides. But right now, Hot Dog Water doing a very good job. Have a hefty bonus of 950 right now. But right now, they're going to have to start this event and walk into a quad attempt at the same time. So this is no easy feat, whether it's home and away. It doesn't matter. It's a lot to deal with when you have a quad attempt coming in with common and trickling in at all times. They're going to send this in early. They actually get a nice pull in the back, but it's cleared so quickly. The Charger tries to get a B-hop, takes the Jock target. And for the most part, the Hunter did land, but it's cleared quickly. And that's the attack shutdown. Just shy under 60-point damage coming across that. All survivors still fast. The most damage on any of the survivors is Ramirez, sitting at 60 HP. Spirit is sitting at 69. Blue is at 76, and Elusive at 85. With all their sets of
Stop
pills.
shooting each other.
They just shut down a quad, so there's only a 2-2 to deal with. So right now, this might be only 2 or 3 attacks left in this campaign. Oh, unfortunately, this boomer was not able to get a rocket boom. Hit the top of the little tent there. The infected are going to go in. The charger gets shut down and not even able to get close. Hunter gets team skeeted from far away, leaving the spitter to spit on practically nothing by himself. But they're going to be able to shut down this event. They're going to hold the spitter. I believe they're going to try to get a spit charge. But right now it's going to be a spit smoker for the last attack. Jockey. And they're only going to have a 2-2, and it's the worst 2-2 in the game. This bonus right now is so high. They got 80% of the possible bonus on this chapter right now. On map 4 of Dark Harney Remix. Post-event, standing right in front of the safe room. Only a 2-2 to contend with. The Boomer's actually going to try to get a nice 2-boom goes in. It's going to call the survivors probably to stay right in place. They're just going to clear out all these commons. Indeed they are. This will give the SI the opportunity to get a third capper with the spit. And they're going to make a push for the safe room. Actually, they might have to go early. They might not even get it. 2 survivors in. Oh, they're baiting a little bit. They're going to get that charge. They'll have the opportunity to land a charge spit before the safe room, but no wipe will go out onto hot dog water. They're going to make the safe room. Oh, the bait is real. Effective being very patient. Jockey's going to pre-spawn, causing the survivors to all jump down. So left for bait on this last attack's going to go in. Smoker's going to go in, does not land the pull. The Jock does land onto Coach. The Charger does miss his charge, so they're not able to land with the charge spit. And they're going to make
break for K. Probably.
that bonus.
Indeed.
So they are going to make this safe room with one of the largest bonus I've ever seen on Dark Carnival 4 with a 1360. Even though they got wiped on map 3, they do make a 4K bonus for 4 chapters. 4,009 for Team Hot Dog Water's home server. I'll tell you what, Krycha, since they did get wiped on map 3, I would be happy with a 4K score on 4 chapters, even after getting wiped once. That's pretty good. And actually, we're having a fast ready up again. Jeez, this is awesome. Readying up really quick again. Hunter, Spitter, Jockey, and a Charger for the opening attack. They go really quick right out of that. Unfortunately, the Hunter, Charlie, Brown, Ellis, they're not able to land, which doesn't let the Spitter capitalize as well. So the Spitter's going to hold himself, it seems. They're going to have a 2-2. Actually, no, Spitter's just going to go in and sack himself. And actually get a little bit of free spit damage. The opening attack actually managed to take about 7% off the bonus. So they will have a tri-cap with a boomer before this tank is spawned up. Last spawn in rotation for the capper side is going to be a charger, so it's going to be no jockey with the boomer. And the attack's going to come in. A pull tries to go forward, but gets baited. The Hunter gets team skeeted by Madness and Welty. It was a nice job. Proxy 2-boom goes in, leaving the Smoker and the Charger kind of twiddle their thumbs, if they even have thumbs. And actually, they're going to be able to get the spawns, but I don't think the Smoker's going to be able to survive this. Probably going to hunt him down and kill him. They're looking for him right now. Actually, they're going to send in the attack. They actually have a tri-cap with a spit. Indeed, the Charger, the Smoker gets shut down. Charger not able to land. Spitter goes for a free spit with some more damage from that.
Well, they're just walking it.
Yeah, they're just walking through it. They're just giving health bonus away. So this will be the 4th tank of this game for Hot Dog Water in the hand of Spirit, as he tries to pursue them as they hold S going backwards through the map. Right now, they're going to have a retro attack to impede them on their return. Tank's actually doing a pretty good job on getting close to them. They're going to go for a pull pounce here. The pounce does land on the last survivor. The pull picks the 3rd survivor back. Now, We're going to wait here a little bit, try to chip him. Actually, no, they're just going to hold W. Oh, what a boom goes in. That's a 3-boom. That's a big play right there. That's going to cause a lot of common to come in. This tank should be able to get his hittables into play without taking any chip, unless coach feels really ambitious, which he just chooses to pedal back. Oh, my gosh. What a hittable. They need to get a pickup now. They need to get him up. The delay is going out. They're not able to get it up yet. They're not going to be able to get it. This might be a death onto one of the survivors. The tank choosing not to make a play on it, though. Oh, you're going to be able to get the pickup. He chooses not to. This is going to be a grind out. He throws it. Gets a hit onto the hittable. One more. This might be a death onto Nick. He's just going to grind him out. One more punch. Nick is dead. What a play by Hot Dog Water. What a dumpable coming in from a mile away, landing onto Nick, getting him killed. Oh, another hittable. Another hittable on the Rochelle. What a hittable. Hunter does get skeeted, though, by Coach. That was a nice skeet. But it's not looking. It's going to be a pull. That is indeed going to be the wipe on the Pixel Peak. What some hittable play by Spirit. Getting hittables from miles away. Getting a wipe onto Pixel Peak. I don't know if we're playing Finale. No, we're not. That's going to be the good half. Pixel Peak gets wiped, only bringing their chapter score of 122 on Chapter 4 of their away server and a campaign score of 1775. So they're going to be down about 2,200 and some points. I don't know the exact math on that, but that's what they're going to be leading by going into their away server. So right now, Hot Dog Warrior is going to have a little bit more than a 2K lead, and I don't know. Krycha, what do you think? Do you think that's a pretty commanding lead that they can maintain and hold this over 4 more chapters on an away server?
They can keep the performance, of course. Let's see.
All right, now we're going to switch it up. Probably going to take about 5 or 10 minutes to pop up into this other server here. So as soon as we get everybody loaded in fully, we're going to rejoin you momentarily to get some more high-quality Left 4 Dead 2 play for you. And this one has been very exciting, seeing death pulls, tank wipes, thumpables coming in from miles away. I think it's got everything. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a few more minutes, and we'll get this action resumed along the way.
When you're done with hiding and you wanna have control, you and I can find a perfect fantasy. Stepped out looking like a small fire, half glass that filled with desire. Head down, but no, I can't deny it. Life is fun when you're a liar.
We're living for the moment now, we're one with the world. I can't lose this feeling I get. My heart's in the right place, and so is my soul, yeah. I won't take no excuses for it. Love it, need it, live it. I feel like something's missing when I do not have it. I feel it in my bones, gotta find my space. These emotions on my face, taking a toll, I gotta pay it forward. I'll give it all that I can. No matter what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood, and I won't take no for an answer. If it don't hurt me, it makes me stronger. Yeah, no what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood, and I won't take it no more. I will be there. Just leave it to me. I know what I in you. Can't go alone, let's do by two. Doing this together, it's me by you. All through the night, all through the night. This is me, this is you. When we get together, we can all pull through. I don't ever wanna stop this groove. Let's get it right. Take it to the Lord, then take it to the grave. Listen to the wise man, tell me what to say. Listen to your heartbeat like it still bleed. A little bit of hope, yeah, it's what we still need. Say a little prayer for the moment. Give what you got, just go in. Can't hold you back if you own it. Live your life like you're chosen. No matter what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood. And I won't take no for an answer. If it don't hurt me, it makes me stronger. No matter what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood. And I won't take it no more. Oh, baby, just leave it to me. I know what I need. You'll find if you see. And if you believe, you live and you breathe, you'll find the keys. Know what I need, I know what I need. You find the keys. Carpe diem, I know I got only one life. Don't wanna spend it, listen to you, bitch, and one. It's a little mean, I know, well, apologies. But my New Year resolution and my honesty. Trust me, it ain't nobody makes it. Nobody makes it. None of my business. It ain't none of your business. Nobody makes it. Nobody makes it. None of my business. It ain't none of your business. Okay, stuck on the same excuses. I think it's getting old. I ain't your therapist.
Are we back? All right, and we are back live for the second round, or for the second half of this tournament. It's going to be now the away server for Hot Dog Water and the home server for Pixel Peak. Actually, a one boom has managed to go out onto Rochelle. Again, we're having that tank very early at 18%, and it will be in the hands of Elusive. So we have an Elusive tank incoming momentarily. Not much damage on the opening attack. I think just a boomer slap one out, or actually no, just a little bit of friendly fire.
Wow.
Attack's gonna go in. A dual cap lands in the front with the hunter and the smoker. The charger comes from behind, not able to connect to anything, and indeed there it's gonna be a mortar spit goes out really high in the air, and this will be the first tank on their away server for Hot Dog Water in the hands of Elusive. Indeed it is, and he as well is electing not to go for the hittable. So far we saw both teams on the first round on this chapter chose not to go for the cart as well, and so far it seems to be a repetitive thing. No one wants to go for that. Charger actually goes in for a long charge, not able to connect, but the boom causes that charger with enough distraction for a one boom to land and a jockey as well. So they managed to take down about 11% of the bonus on Pixel Peaks' home server right now before the tank even commits. Not too bad. Elusive still at first pass, about 85% first frustration. He's keeping that rage pretty well. Looks like some of the survivors are going back to try to LOS him a little better, as it is going down 60% frustration and dropping. His support right now is going to be a smoker, hunter, and a charger. Smoker looks like he's coming from the bush in the safe room. Looks like the other one's coming from the sign, the Jimmy Gibbs sign, and one from the back bush area. Looks like Smoker's going to spawn up a little early. Not in the best place to help him. Does get a pull under Rochelle. The tank's able to get a punch on it, but punches Rochelle a little far away. Tank is almost dead already. Gets a punch. A 2-cap. Actually, no. The Charger's not able to connect. And everything is cleared. So now the tank is practically alone with a half-health Smoker. He elects to throw a rock. Oh, that was actually pretty close, but he is alone at 463 HP.
Don't stop now! Shoot it!
Jockey spawns up in the bush with him and throws another rock. Tank is down to 183 HP. He has a boomer as a support as well. Boom tries to go and not able to land onto anything. Jockey also killed, and now this tank is alone on first pass with only 168 health, but has some good frustration, and now they just choose to go in and let him die so they can get proper hits with the SI.
Hey, thanks.
So all in all, Hot Dog Water manages to take about 25, a little bit more than 25% of their bonus. Health bonus sitting at 65%, damage bonus intact, and one set of pills are popped. Only get madness down to about 8% permanent health, and the rest is going to be temporary. First attack following the tank. Actually, the boomer died recently, so they're not going to have a 2-2. It's going to be a Charger, Spitter, Smoker, and a Hunter. Smoker's going to charge from the top. Actually gets a nice connection pull, but it's cleared so fast the Charger couldn't capitalize on it. But Rochelle was pounced on the bottom in the spit, and it actually would cause Rochelle to pop another set of pills, and that will officially crack the damage bonus, now down 4% into it as well.
Reloading.
Next SI support hit come in is going to be a tri-cap with the boomer, and there will be no Charger to capitalize on this one as well. So they're about to take the pool area. They should clear out most of the common. They try to get a pull up top, but Ellis is able to self-clear, but gets jockeyed with a pounce on the bottom. But both of the other survivors that weren't free do a good job of cleaning it up and bring down the bonus a little bit more. It's now sitting at 583, 66.2% of the possible bonus possible right now. And they still at just about 60% of the way through the map. They have still a few more attacks to deal with, especially with this choke, which is very big here. They're going to try to go through this very quickly and see if they make a move on it. They're not able to. Smoker is not able to latch on. They're going to try to send it in from the other side. Charger gets 2 fists, 3 fists. Doesn't go for a charge. Smoker just gets cleared from behind for minimal damage. And that is indeed going to be that attack shutdown. Bonus sitting at 554. Still a pretty hefty bonus. They got some commons trickling in from behind. Not much to deal with at the moment. 2-2 with the Jockey Hunter. They're going to go in very quickly. Jockey goes in, gets M2'd and killed. Eventually the Hunter gets shut down with all the fire. No skeets going out though. Well, actually team skeeted, but a lot of bullets. No one-shots. So Pixel Peak is set to go up this hill. This will most likely be the final attack from the Special Infected. And it's going to be a quad attempt. So if there was ever a time you wanted it, this would be it. They're going to go in very fast. They're all sending everything in. A pull goes in. The Hunter lands as well. It's rolling 2-cap. Unfortunately, the Charger is not able to land from far away. And that will be the final attack of the chapter for Hot Dog Water, I believe. Bonus is at 493. And they are going to make the safe room. So that will be Pixel Peak making the safe room on Chapter 1 of their home server with a respectable bonus of 892. Not quite as much as what Hot Dog Water was able to get on their home server. But now, this is what it's going to come down to the Hot Dog Water on the Play server. And I do think it was also a good idea for neither team to set scores. I don't agree with setting scores on home and away. I only agree on setting scores for a match that'll be on the same server for 2 maps consecutively in a row. for the total tally. That would be a little bit more fair, but I don't like doing it at home and away. And the opening attack that they're going to deal with is Boomer, Charger, Hunter, and a Smoker. Tank at 18% and will be in the hands of Madness. Oh, nice proxy boom goes on to 2 of them. Hunter is able to land on one of the survivors. Charger misses, so does the Smoker, not able to get much. So right now, it's going to be a 2 boom. That's going to be the only one that comes out. Right now, the boom survivor's the only one shooting the commons. Okay, there they go. Now they got everything. Again, this will be the first tank for Pixel Peak on their home server in the hands of Madness. And also, this is the 4th tank electing not to go for hittables. Oh, wait, he actually is. He is going for the car right now. So this will be the first tank that tries to make a play on the cars. He's still on his grace period at the moment, so he's not losing any frustration. And that's a good car hit. Attack goes in as well. Not able to get much. Boomer gets shut down. The Hunter's not able to get any chip as well. But he's doing a good job. First pass, 60% frustration. Car is cooperating with him. That one's in a little bit of a tricky spot, but he's still first pass. I think he might elect us to leave it alone, and... No. Okay, now he's flirting with danger. Charger goes in, just gets a fist. Not much. They're LOSing very well. Okay, so he's going to be able to bring this car into play. He's going to be able to make a play on it, too. This is not going to go AI. Oh, he might go AI. He's going to go AI. He's 10% frustration. It's AI! Unfortunate by the infected. They focused on the hittable too much. He actually lost it and went AI. That is unfortunate for Pixel Peak, letting the tank go AI. Try to focus hittable too much. This tank should not get nothing. There's still 2 seconds out from the last spawn, and he's already shut down. So that's going to be the tank, not able to get anything. A little bit of a misplay for the special infected. I think if he wanted to go for the hittable, he needed to go for it immediately. He waited about 10 seconds, losing half of his grace period before he was even starting to get the car into play. And now they have a 2-2 with a Charger and a Smoker to deal with right after this attack. Oh, the Boomer stumbles. The Charger not able to get anything. He tried to capitalize on it, and that's going to be that attack shutdown as well. So right now, on the Wave server, Hotdog Water is sitting at a bonus of 827 right now, post-tank as well.
Grabbing a golf club.
They did just send in a 2-2. I don't believe they died in a proper order. They're not going to have a quad, not necessarily that they wanted it anyways. It's actually going to be a 2-2 with a Hunter and a Jockey. So we should see this go relatively fast. The Boomer actually gets a pretty cheeky boom respawn, but it gets shut down before he can get more than one survivor. A free spit goes on to that survivor as well, but that will be the attack shutdown. Actually some pretty decent damage off the bonus, taking it down to 766 with that Boomer spit combination. Alright, due to the survivors taking attack a little later than under the bridge, they're actually going to get their spawns with a full attack at this choke again. It's going to be another 2-2 with a Charger and a Smoker. This is a third 2-2 in a row. They're actually going to pull separation. That's actually a nice charge spit play if the spitter can make a play off it. And indeed they can. That was actually a great infected play. Getting that separation pull, the Charger taking it. And now they got their sack order properly with a proxy quad boom landing at the end. But survivors should be able to actually take this choke point without anything impeding them. And indeed they are. The Hunter just got in the spawn rotation. The Jockey's coming up. Last spawn's coming in, Charger. And the final one's going to be a Spitter. So they won't get a quad, but this can be some good damage. Hunter looks like he wants to go for a quick wall kick. Actually gets shut down by Uzi Fire. The Jockey does land in the front, but the Charger gets leveled coming in as well. And that actually was a nice shutdown by Hotdog Water. Actually, their bonus right now is at 659. They're getting ready to take actually win this away server game. Or actually the chapter, I'm sorry, not the game, but the first chapter. Look at that bonus sitting at 659. SI want to go quick. The Boomer, unfortunately, not able to get anything. And now it's going to cause for the SI to go in with just 3 or wait all the way to the safe room to get the last attack. They're not going to wait at all. Looks like a pull's going to go in from behind, but gets cleared immediately as the Jockey lands. The Hunter's going to get skeeted for his trouble. Another pull on the Nick in the back, and that is going to be a dead smoker as well, leaving Madness with just a charger by himself to hit them before they enter the safe room.
I see a safe house this way.
Last spawns rolling in. They actually might get a broken attack. No, they're not. They didn't even make it. Charger didn't even spawn. They're going to make safe room. Hot Dog Water making the safe room on the away server, actually winning the round with a 1,036 chapter score against Pixel Peaks 892. And also, just keep in mind that they have a little bit more than a 2,000 lead, and they've just extended it about another 150 more points. Alright, so we need to see actually coming in map 2. Tank is at 89%, which is actually the complete opposite of what it needs to be changed to, which would be 10%. Wow, what a 180 flip from what it would have been. But right now, the tank, you're going to have a very early tank to deal with, as it was 10% on the first half coming around. I don't know if they changing it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now they're changing it. There we go. We got the tank now set at 10%. The opening attack that the survivors are going to have to deal with is going to be a smoker, spitter, jockey, and a charger, and more fast ready-ups coming out, which is always awesome. A little bit of baiting. Nope, they're all just going to rush out. The jockey's going to try to get one in the safe room with the charger. They're unable to land. Smoker is not able to land either. Just a little bit of free spit damage is going to go out. Actually, no, the smoker did take on for 3, and then 4 free spit damage as well. So this will be the second tank of this away server. I mean, a home server for Pixel Peak in the hand of Sprint, and he immediately goes to get his extra dumpster in play that was by the bathrooms up ahead. Charger, Hunter, and Boomer are support right now. Let's see if they decide to go in while he brings his toys into play. Hunter looks like he's going to go in, just get a latch onto Coach, but it's cleared immediately. The Charger wants to make a play on it, but it's not going to be able to reach as the Boomer is trying to go in. But Rochelle was already going over there and walked right into the spawn and killed him. So right now the tank is alone, going to take a little bit of free chip from Nick. Nick being a little greedy, knowing the SI attack is down, is able to get away with it. Takes a little bit more, so he's going to go in with about 500 chip. Again, Pixel Peak is focusing hittables. They want to bring in their toys. He's down about 550 HP and still dropping. Oh, well, almost. That was a nice dumpster. That was pretty close to hitting Coach, but unfortunately it was unable to. Looks like they're going to go for early pull. He gets it, but it's cleared right away. He gets a punch onto Coach. Another punch onto Coach. He's down to 2k HP. Oh, a nice tri-cap rolls in. There's only one survivor up, but he's able to clear it. Tank chooses to clear the Hunter, gets another punch onto Ellis, another punch onto Ellis, one more maybe, and he does get the end cap. So it was a nice rolling tri-cap coming in, but the tank was not able to capitalize on the last survivor that was up. So Hot Dog Water is going to survive. They get all their picks up. Post-tank, they're sitting at 58.7% of their possible score, sitting at 646 right now. And actually the SI attack's about to roll in with the Spitter, Boomer, Charger, still a few more seconds out from that final spawn, and it is going to be a Hunter. So it's not a bad 2-2. We should see them hit as they're coming out of the inside of this refreshment stand. Hunter's already pre-spawned in between the area. Looks like he's going to get hunted down actually by the shotgun. He's almost killed already. Hasn't landed yet. Charger's coming in, and the SI just got juked hard as the Hunter is just trying to keep himself alive with 10 HP. Charger's getting mowed through the wall. Spitter taking some damage through the wall as well. Chargers actually can make a play. Actually, land the charge! A little bit of a misplay by Rochelle. And the charge spit with a little bit of death spit. Boomer's not able to get Boom. Just gets pushed around and bullied. Actually, eventually does get a proxy on the Coach in the back. That will be the attack shutdown. SI damage not too bad right now. Off the bonus down to 554. About 50% of the total score possible.
Reload.
as they are a few seconds out from their final SI spawn. And it's a tri-cap right now. And actually they're going to go in without waiting. They actually almost rolling tri-cap lands, but everything's cleared almost immediately. It would have been a quad, but the charger gets a fist in the charge. But no slam. I think the SI jumped the gun just a little bit. They should have waited for their charger, but they do manage to take about another 50 points off the bonus.
Reload.
But right now, Hot Dog Water is still in a commanding lead. And have Ramirez has a lot of permanent health yet. And Spirit has a little bit. The rest all on temporary. But they still have another set of pills in case anybody goes fast and can still find one as well. A Rocket Boom does try to go in. Is unsuccessful. Smoker Hunter Spitter probably not going to go in as it's minimal damage they can do alone. And it looks like indeed actually no, they're gonna go with Justice. I think this is a little bit of a misplay here by the special infected. Hunter's gonna come in. It's definitely gonna get skeeted. A spit comes from a mile away, doesn't land onto anything, and right now, I think Pixel Peak's SI is starting to fall apart. I think they need to slow down, regain their bearings, and start getting their infected on sync. This Hot Dog Water, if they take another lead on map 2, it's gonna be almost impossible for them to make up the last 2 chapters. As they'll get a smoker, a charger, a jockey, and a spitter. So this is a lot of good damage here. They need to make this connection. Looks like the smoker's going to go. Does get a pull. The charger comes from a mile away with a misty charge. Not able to land onto anything. And that is the attack shut down. Again, Pixel Peak is a little bit broken SI play. They only managed to get about 26% of the bonus gone since that tank fight started. Their bonus is sitting at 420. Respectable bonus to keep. Hopefully they don't take no more damage nor find any more pills and see if they can end it with a clean bonus. Jockey, Hunter, Boomer, and a Charger is in support. The attack's actually coming in. Jockey lands. Charge is actually not able to get anything with a pounce on behind. That's a lot of damage going on to Nick, which is their only health bonus right now. Pixel Peak turning it around, doing a great job on getting a separation onto Nick. Charger's going in, trying to get another charge onto that bonus. Doesn't get a slam. But they've taken a lot of damage off the bonus, dropping it all the way down to 232. Pixel Peak getting it together, taking advantage of the separation onto Ramirez in the back. Attack's actually going to go out, gets shut down. Actually, a spit lands, gets 2 people in capped. Actually, I think that may be it. Nope, actually they're going to go in and delay that pickup. Proxy Boom onto 3 goes out. Smoker's trying to get a pull from behind, not able to. So I think they're actually going to get that pickup. Bonus sitting at 150 after the pickup. A pull delay goes out. Smoker might die from this. Nope, he's able to save his life. Oh, what a nice 2-charge. And also resets Coach all the way in the back. Hunter gets a capital. There's a 2-cap going. A rolling 20-cap goes out. Hunter does get cleared. Pull on. Spit goes on to this pull guy. 2 people are making a lot of damage going out. That's the bonus completely gone now. What a play. Hot Dog Water actually causes Ramirez his life. Not looking good right now for Hot Dog Water. They get it in cap onto Ellis right now. They're probably just going to push for points. It's not looking good. Boomer comes out from the front. Hunter and Jockey. 2 cappers coming up trying to end it. Actually, the Jockey gets cleared before the Hunter lands. Oh, and that spit spread, but Coach is going to be able to stay safe of it, but he's going to be killed by Common. And this leaves Rochelle all alone. Now it's just a matter of time. And indeed, that is going to be Hot Dog Water getting wipes, bringing their total chapter score of 435, and on the away server of 1467 for the whole. Very respectable so far, but they're not able to make them. Okay. My air conditioner just shut off for no reason. That's cool. And actually, we're having fast ready ups again. Again, we have a 10% tank spawn out of this safe room, so this will be the only attack that the SI could do to do any damage pre-tank. It's going to be a smoker, charger, jockey, and a spitter for the opening attack. 2 survivors out, 2 in the save room. Both shotguns are out. Actually, they get a jock inside and a pull outside. The charger, unfortunately, is not able to do much more than just die. And only 3% damage before this tank spawns, and right now survivors are clearing out the common. And this will be the second tank of this away server for Hot Dog Water in the hands of Ramirez. And just like the other tanks, he's already going back to try to get an extra toy into play. Trying to take a shortcut, unfortunately, not able to make the jump onto the wall there. He is choosing to get his dumpster in a better position. Boomer, Hunter, and Charger is a support. Let's see if they try to go for some damage or if they're just going to hold this until he gets into play. Boomer goes for a cheeky long... Actually, the Boomer just got shot 4 times and didn't die yet. I don't know how that's possible. 4 shots to kill the Boomer. Oh, the tank tries to throw rock. Ellis is playing a little bit of games with him. The tank does not want to take any chip. He's only taken 60 so far, repositioning to the middle. He's at second pass, 50% already. He's going to have to go in. Jockey, Hunter, and Smoker is going to be the support for the commitment here. He goes in, early pull is trying to get it. He misses a punch on the dumpster. He didn't miss that one, unfortunately. It doesn't hit anybody. He gets a punch onto Coach by himself. Another Coach onto him by himself at 2,500 HP. Now he gets a punch onto Rochelle. A jock on someone, rolling 2 cap in the back. Another punch onto Rochelle is going to be it. Another punch onto Ellis. And another pull onto Nick too. A rock onto Rochelle as well. This tank is doing a lot of damage. Another punch onto Rochelle. Tank sitting at 900 HP. This might be all that he gets. He's going to try to escape, but I don't think he's going to be able to. Oh, nice turn punch onto Rochelle. What a tank by Ramirez. Spreading the love. A lot of damage goes out. Look at that. Madness is at all temporary HP. Pixel is almost all temporary HP. Wealthy is about 50. And Spirit and Sprint is the only one at permanent HP at 95 like that. What a take by Hot Dog Water with their tank play. They did a lot of damage going out there, spreading love. The attack coming in right now is going to be a Charger, Spitter, a Hunter, and it's going to have to wait about 7 more seconds for that last spawn. Let's see if they elect to wait for them or if they're just going to send it in. Hunter's going to pre-spawn, probably calls for a delay. They're actually just going to roll it in. The pounce lands, the spit goes out. The charge lands as well, into the spit as well. Jockey's going to come in, just gets M2'd. M2'd again. And then eventually gets killed. Hot Dog Water doing a great job. Gets the pounce spit and the charge into the spit as well.
Reloading.
So even though they didn't make this map, they made it almost to the save room. Pixel Peak has a 495 bonus. So even if they make this safe room, they could barely even chip into the 2,200 point lead deficit that they're in right now. Smoker, Charger, Hunter, Boomer for the next attack that's going out. Actually, a pull's going to go out onto Rochelle in the back. It gets clear, though. The Charger's not able to connect as well, nor is the Smoker after that. So minimal damage across the board. 466 bonus is what we're at right now. Unfortunately, though, Welty is slow. They pass some pills. He's going to pop their last set so they can stay fast. But unfortunately, right now, there is no more pills on their person. So if anybody goes slow, they will be slow for the rest of this map. As the SI attack rolls in with a Hunter, Spitter, Jockey, and a Charger as they approach the alley area by the slide. But survivors do not have the health to bait. They need to go fast. So they have 3 people bleeding. Names right now is at 44, about to get slow. They land a Jock charge onto Coach, and the spit actually just lands for his tick, but actually it does the damage to make Coach slow. So if they are unable to find any more sets of pills, Coach is going to be slow the rest of this map. Indeed, they find it. They pass to him. Names is going to pop, but now they have another thing to worry about. Madness is on temporary and bleeding at 47, so if they take any damage from this attack, he is also going to be slow the rest of this map. A rolling attack coming in is going to be a Jockey, a Charger, Boomer, and a Smoker. There is no Spitter, so they should see them hit it outside or as they're entering the slide. Coach is a little separated, but there is bleed going on. So more baiting, the more bleed, and that is going to make Madness now slow for the rest of this map. Madness is now gone below 40 HP. Temporary Charger's going to rocket spawn off the top. I don't know what that was, but not even close to landing on anything. The pull jockey roll in afterwards for a little bit more damage, taking names all the way down to 10 HP. Madness is sitting at at 40 now. I thought it was 10, but it was 40. Now down to 38. Madness at 17 bleeding. Welty at 56 as well, but Sprint is keeping that hefty health bonus at 93. Let's see if they get one more set of kills. I don't see any. No, they do not. So this is all that they're going to get is what they have. Actually, Jockey gets shut down quite nicely. The Hunter does land on the Coach, followed by a spit. No wing cap goes out. And the two bleeders are at 8 HP and 9 bleeding. Wealthy's still sitting at 48. Sprint still sitting at a hefty 93 from the tank fight. Only took 2 damage from it from that moment. Bowen is still at 309. But right now they have officially started gaining more points, so they are going to crack into that 2K lead a little bit more, even if they die right here. But Jockey, Boomer, Smoker, and the Charger is the attack they have to deal with. There will be no Spitter. They're electing to slow down here. I don't know if they're trying to down someone and pick them up, because the Horde is never going to stop right now. And they have a Survivor at 1 HP. And Name's about to be at 1 scratch too, so it's about to be extremely dangerous for Pixel Peak as they need to come out. They actually get a nice proxy boom. A pull goes on, does get that in cap onto Rochelle. The Smoker is still alive and is in a okay, they hunt down the Smoker and kill him. But the Charger and Jockey are going to elect to hold. But now Coach is 1 HP. And now Coach is down. They down him on purpose. So they're going to have 2 people bleeding now, or 2 people in capped. The damage bonus is almost non-existent at 7%. Health bonus at 31%. The attack should be rolling in any moment. It's going to be a tri-cap with a Spitter, no Smoker. Charger gets a spawn off the top. A nice chew charge indoors, but not on the health bonus. They actually stumble the health bonus out. But they do manage to get 2 in caps, though. I think one of the survivors should go and stop the event right now. They're not doing it.
Come on, come on, come on.
Gonna get a pickup. Okay, they're gonna get a pickup on the Ellis. They're gonna be able to get both pickups. I believe it was a little bit of a misplay on not stopping the button by Nick running forward and doing it. Okay, they do officially stop the button. There's still gonna be some Horde trickling in. Smoker, Charger, and a Hunter right now with the 3 cappers up. They're gonna go and Hunter gets skated by Spirit. That was nice. He wants that bonus. Charger lands onto Coach, in capping him. Now that's gonna be Coach Black and White along with Madness. But Spirit's still holding that bonus at 89 right now. It's all on him. Or Sprint, sorry. Spitter's gonna go in for a delay. Sprint and Spirit thing's confusing me. He's gonna go in a delay onto Coach. Coach gets scratched. They're gonna try to go and kill him. The Jockey's probably gonna get the kill. No, they do manage to clear it. 1 boom going on the back. They're gonna try to pounce. They land on the bonus, but clear it right away. And Coach will be able to make the safe room. So Spirit holds 88% of his permanent health bonus. Managed to get that bonus to 165. So they bring their chapter score to 664. They win the chapter score about almost 200, just shy. Their campaign scores at 1556 against Hotdog Water's 1476. So they did cut into it about 100 and some points, but they're still down about 2,000 points still going into these last 2 chapters. All right, we're coming into map 3 of the away server for Hotdog Water. They do have a pretty commanding lead of, I believe, just around 2,000 points. We're going to see this tank spawn change to 45%. It's currently at 12. There we go. All right, now we got the tanks right. So now we got the ready ups coming into this third. This is actually going to be the 7th map that we're playing of this map, since it is home and away. Boomer, Hunter, Smoker, and a Spitter for the opening attack. Hunter's able to land Spit. It's not able to get a go on it, but he pulls him into the Spit. Actually backs up into it for a little bit more damage, but not much going across the board. Only 6 ticks of damage. And Pixel Peak is going to press on.
Reloading. Hey, I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Spawns are coming up. It's going to be a Jockey, Charger, Hunter. Final one is going to be a Spitter. So there's actually potential for some good close range damage here before this tank spawn. Hunter's going to pre-spawn. Already start making noise. They're going to send everything from the front. Unfortunately, the Charger was not able to land. Hunter goes in and gets skated. Jockey gets shut down for his troubles. Free Spit goes out for a little bit of a delay. And for some reason, Coach just decides to run through it and take some damage.
Reloading.
Pixel Peak taking another attack pretty well. Only 6% off the total bonus that they have so far.
Reloading.
Coming up about 36 progression through the map. Jockey, Boomer, Smoker, and a Charger as the support for the infected attack. Looks like that Boomer wants to come from behind. Smoker wants to pull from the door possibly. And they're going to elect to reposition. Hotdog Warriors like, I know what happened to us last game. Let's see if we can mimic the same thing and get death pull onto them. As Hotdog Water did lose one of their survivors to this whole event, or this whole drop here on this choke point, getting pulled back and getting killed. Bait timer is officially started. Down to 20. Looks like they're all just going to attack from behind. They're not going to try. No death pull. 13. 12. Attacks coming in. Everything spawns. Jockey does land. Charger comes in. Actually, almost a rolling 2-cap, but a proxy boom goes off clearing the Charger. Charger's going to get a few fists. Not too bad. Bonus shot down to almost 80% health bonus right now. Before the tank even spawns. Not too shabby for Hotdog Water. And there it will be. This will be technically the 7th tank of the game for Hotdog Water. In the hand of Spirit. Survivors are going to press out in the open. They do not go back in the Tunnel of Love. He's going to elect to throw a rock, take about 60 chip for it. Boomer, Smoker, and a Jockey is a support for this tank at this current moment. He's still on his grace period, electing to throw another rock, taking about 150 chip before SI. Nice rocket boom goes out. Coach pops it on himself so he doesn't get any of his other friendly survivors boomed as well. It was a nice rocket boom. Jockey and the Smoker are going to hold. Still in first pass, about 40% frustration. Alright, so he has all separation. There's no hunters, so he has all cappers that are going to separate the survivors. He's going to roll in with this. He's officially won into second pass. He's down about 4k HP already. Smoker is not able to latch on his first pull. He gets a punch onto Coach. Now he gets a pull onto Nick. The tank takes that. The Charger and the Jockey are unfortunately not able to land on anything. The tank gets 2 more punches onto Coach, gets Coach in-capped, and that will be everything that the tank can pretty much do there. The support was not able to get much more for the tank other than what the tank did pretty alone. So right now the bonus is going to sit at 710 bonus post-tank. And he only got 1 in-cap onto names. So right now, Spirit, three survivors permanent health at 79, 79, and 54. With names, the only one on temporary HP, and they have 3 sets of pills. Oh, Hunter gets skeeted. Nice shutdown by the survivors. A separation pull onto Coach, but gets cleared. Spit tries to capitalize on it, but there's really not much he can do. A 1 boom goes on to Coach. Spitter dies last with the Boomer, so they're going to get a quad attempt for this coaster hit.
Reload.
Now, I wonder if they're going to elect to wait for the coaster, or if they're going to do the same thing they did in the last game and actually all spawn above the coaster, where everybody gets on for the ride, a little awning above it.
I got this for you.
And indeed, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be the quad attempt. Let's see how they're going to make a move on it. And it looks like they're going to do the same thing they did last time. They got the Hunter and the Charger above. Smoker's in the standard position. Jockey up front. Oh, the Charger's going to have to reposition. So is the Jockey. Hunter's just going in. Smoker's not able to make a move. This is going to be the quad. Oh, the Hunter gets skeeted by Madness. That was nice. A 2 charge does land out. Unfortunately, the charge was not far enough to get an in cap. Smoker pulls but gets cleared right away. And actually, Pixel Peak is going to take this first choke on this coaster very nicely. Still holding a hefty bonus of... Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Coach fell... Oh, wait a minute. He fell on this... He should be able to get up, though. Okay. A little bit of a misplay by the survivors there. Coach fell off. They're going to be able to get the pickup. Infected didn't know exactly if they wanted to make a play on that, but all their SI were not up at the time. It's a 2-2 with a Jockey Hunter. Looks like the Hunter and Jockey both coming from the Hunter front. They're going to go in quick. Hunter unfortunately misses. The Jockey stumbles into the spit. But he does get a Quoxy Boom and manages to hang Coach, and Ellis walked right by him. Didn't even acknowledge he was there. Unfortunately, Coach popped the boomer onto himself instead of jumping and shooting him to avoid the stumble, causing him to hang. Actually, that puts Spirit into the slow range and actually forces him to pop his pills. They've lost about 400 bonus on this coaster, about 350. It's sitting at 434 right now. Another quad attempt for this coaster. This may be actually the last attack. Survivor slowing down a little bit. Everybody is still fast at this current moment. Wilty is at 41 HP, almost slow. Names at 44 and bleeding. Madness at 50. Spirit at 41 and bleeding as well. Hunter is only going to have 199 HP. Smoker's going to go for a pull on the Survivor. He does start. Oh, the Hunter and the Smoker unfortunately take the same target. No quads going to come out here. Charge gets a punch but doesn't land the charge. A pull forward onto Coach. And Coach will officially get in-capped. This will actually give the Infected another attack. Not full attack maybe, they'd just be trickling in. But right now bonus is sitting at 335. Spitter can just come in for a delay. It doesn't even get it. They're going to make the safe room. Good job on Pixel Peak making the safe room with a hefty bonus of 336. Bringing their chapter score to 836. So at this moment, before Hot Dog Water even gets to go as Survivor, they already have a lead after that of about 1,300 yen. So they do make the bonus. They do make the safe room with a decent bonus. Fortunately, they probably wanted a little bit more than that, but they were unable to get it. So Hot Dog Water right now has a real good opportunity. If they just make the safe room, it'll be pretty much GG. It's already pretty close to it, but anything can still happen early on this chapter. Opening attack is going to be a 2-2 with a Hunter and Smoker. Hunter's going to pre-spawn all the way up on the electrical boxes. Down after the first choke of the Tunnel of Love. Rochelle's going to go forward first with a shotgun. Rochelle's looking for that skate right now. Oh, sees the Hunter. Hunter's going to take some chip. Go down to 186 HP. Free spit goes out. Nice 2-boom goes on. The Hunter does eventually land onto Ramirez. Yes, onto Ramirez. But is cleared relatively quickly. Only 3%, not even 3% across the board. Bombs are going to go in. Jockey comes from behind. Charger also tries to come from behind, but not able to land onto anything. The 2-boom onto Ellis and Rochelle is the most things that landed during that attack. No chip onto the survivors yet. They still have the exact same health as they were after the first hit. And Hot Dog Water does a nice job on going into the generator room. After 2 hits, not giving the SI a third attack. They're not going to have a charger with this spitter, though. It is a tri-cap. Hunter again looks like he's going to go for a cheeky wall kick. He's around. Oh my goodness. What a skeet by Ramirez through the door. A spit goes out. Smoker gets shut down as well, but what a skeet. through the door, passing by. Hunter said I was just passing, and Ramirez said, nope, you're just dying. And that's the end of that attack. The bonus is still sitting pretty hefty. They try to grab another one up top. They're not going to get another one this time. So they all get down successfully. Jockey does get a scratch, though. A little bit of friendly fire goes out. Hunter, Charger, Jockey, and a Boomer for the attack. Boomer gets M2. Charger tries to save it, unable to. Just gets a 2 stumble damage onto Rochelle. Hunter lands for a tick onto Nick, but again, another attack shut down. Hot Dog Water doing a great job. Jockey comes in for 2 ticks of damage onto Ellis. The tank cannot make a cutoff play due to his spawn location. And right now, Hot Dog Water sitting at a 1,019 bonus before the tank, though. They still have a tank to fight. And he hasn't taken much chip, and it will be the 7th tank of this campaign for Pixel Peak in the hands of Welty. Charger's going to go in, probably just sack himself, not able to land onto anything. Smoker and a Boomer are holding at this moment. The Infected are choosing to hold this Boomer. Probably they would go for a tri-cap, but since Hot Dog Water is on an away game, these Boomers could mean much more if they do land, due to the high ping. So maybe a good play. He's going to have a retro attack as his support. So is Left 4 Dead 1 Infected to help him. When he commits his tank, he's about to go AI. He elects not to. The pull goes out early. He's able to get the corner, though. It's a punch on the Coach. Another punch on the Coach. He's at half health right now. He's down to 2,500 HP. He gets another punch on the Coach. Another punch on the Coach. He's going to get the in-cap. He gets the in-cap, but he's at 13. Boom still did not try to go in. He gets a 1 boom. That's another punch onto Rochelle. Another punch onto Rochelle. This tank might die. Another punch onto Rochelle, and that is a dead tank. They did a good job of spreading the damage out. The Boomer waited, I think, a little too long because the tank died pretty much before the Comet could even do anything. But they are going to get all... They haven't got the pickups yet. The attack's actually coming in. There's a Jockey Spit. They're going to delay one of these at least. Spit goes out. Actually, no, they're not able to capitalize on them. They get the pickups. Jockey's coming in. Charger spawns as well. Actually lands on Nick's head. Not able to get the charge. Eventually does. But the Spitter did not have the Spit to capitalize on it. So long Spit comes out. Not going to do much, unfortunately. The Spitter's going to go back for a respawn. Hunter's going to be the only thing accompanying him. They're still about 5 seconds out from the other spawns. Hot Dog Water sitting at a health bonus of 547 right now. It's very good post-tank on an away server. Hunter actually spawns up front. He goes for a mortar spit block. It's going to be actually a pretty good job. Boomer gets popped up top, and they're going to hold this for the quad. Spit block was funny, though.
Reloading.
Hunter's only going to have 229 of his HP, so he's not going to be full health. He's going to be missing 21 of it. They should have a quad attempt for the top of this coaster. Health bonus still sitting at 566. Very healthy. The health bonus at 39%. Damage bonus 78%. And 3 sets of pills will give it 75%. Hunter's taking a little bit more chip down to 169. Jockey's getting the spawn as well. Jockey's taking some chip too. Down to 55 HP. Down a little bit more now. They're trying to get as much chip as they can on this quad, taking it as slow as possible. Charger's pre-spawn above. Smoker's going in. Okay, they're going to send it in now. Pull goes up ahead, but is cleared right away. Charger goes off the side and gets an in-cap charge onto Rochelle, which is very nice. A pounce up top goes in for a little bit of damage. Jockey's not able to do much, but not before the Charger has done his work. Very nice play of him going off the side there, causing them actually to reset and take this choke all over again. But I don't think they'll have their spawns up to stop it. Spitter might be able to delay. Indeed, he's gonna, but one survivor's gonna go up and block the spawns, trying to see if they can get anything in between, and they're not going to. So good job by oh, they try to pull back, not able to get it though. And indeed, the Boomer and Smoker probably just run back for a respawn.
Keep following the tracks.
As their final spawn comes up, and it's going to be a Hunter. So they have a tri-cap with a Boomer, no Spitter. Pull goes out, but does get cleared. Boomer falls off, unfortunately, the ladder. He was trying to fast climb up and then gets shut down too. So it leaves the Charger and Hunter all by themselves. Hunter looks like he wants to go for a DP, but they are watching him right now. Nick falls off and has to take a scenic route. Oh, there it is. The Hunter does eventually get skeeted. Jockey, Charger, and Spitter. Jockey does get shut down. Charger and Spitter have not gone yet. Bonus still sitting at a 232, which is very respectable for an away server. And pre-spit into the charge into it as well. Great job. Death spit as well for Coach to go through. And that is the damage bonus completely gone now. And the only points that they have on them is the health bonus, and it's on Elusive and Spirit. Pull does land forward, gets cleared right away. One boom, it does land in the back. The boomer looks like he's going to run back for a respawn. Hunter and Jockey are waiting to go in. Jockey and Hunter are now going. Jock on the boom survivor cleared immediately. Actually, a DP does land onto Coach and incaps him. But Hot Dog Water are going to get the clear, and they are going to make this safer. Boomer is not going to do much.
Come on, close the door.
So there it is. Hot Dog Water making the safe room with a decent bonus of 660 points, bringing their total campaign score to 2127 to Pistol Peak's 2392. Of course, that is minus the difference between the first server, so as of right now, I think we can safely say that Hot Dog Water has got the W. But Pixel Peak will just finish out this map and try to bring it as close as possible. But if you've spent your hot dogs, you know where your hot dogs are going by this point now. Get ready to eat those hot dogs. As we come into the final chapter of this home and away game, this will be the 8th chapter actually, as we wait for Spirit to be the final ready up. The opening attack for the for the survivors to deal with is going to be a Hunter, Spitter, Boomer, and a Jockey. So it is a 2-2 attack. It wasn't the best tank percentage. I think it was 35, if I remember correctly. Indeed, we got 35%. There we go. And the ready up goes live. Again, it's going to be a 2-2 Hunter, a Jockey to accompany them. They don't go in fast. They're going to hit them right as they come out of the bumper car area. And this will be a blue tank. Blue will have the final tank of this match for Hot Dog Water. Hunter looks like he wants to go in for a cheeky wall kick. Doesn't get the DP, but does land it with the spit going on as well. Jockey latches onto it with the boom as well. So very respectable if you are the infected there. Making that 2-2 land, taking Wealthy all the way down to 65 HP. So it's a good 2-2 on an away server. I would not be upset with that, taking the bonus down 90% on the HP already gone. Support is coming up. It's going to be a Smoker, Hunter, Spitter, and a Hunter. So they have a tri-cap with Spit. There is a no Jockey, though. Okay, should go in fast. Charger actually has a nice charge in the front. Spit's going to capitalize on it as well. Hunter is not going to touch Ellis as he takes that damage. Geez, they take Welty all the way down to 37 HP. Welty is forced to commit a set of kills already. That bonus is taken down to 84% after 2 attacks by Hot Dog Water.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Reload
with the machine gun. Reloading.
Boom goes in for, tries to get one, but unable to get anything. This tank is going to spawn any moment, but the S-Site send it in. The charge lands, gets one it's cleared right away. Now I got the hiccups. Sucks. They are going to spawn this tank. Indeed, this is the final tank in the hands of Blue for Hot Dog Water. A pull goes out, gets cleared. Jeez, I got the hiccups. Gets cleared immediately. This tank just looked like he's going to It changes his mind. It looked like he was going to go for the hittable, but it looks like he was too far back. Elects not to. He has a Hunter, Boomer, and a Jockey as support. He's starting to take a little bit of chip. A one boom goes out onto Nick, but that is going to be it for the Boomer. Jockey and Hunter most likely shell hole. Tank's taking a bat route to get in a better position. Actually, I played this game for a while and did not know about that route, and I'm still learning something to this day. Looks like survivors hear about him rotating, are going to actually start to press forward a little bit. Hunter's going to spawn on top of the gazebo. Jockey from Charger from the hedges on the left of the survivors. Charger does land, but gets cleared right away. Hunter does eventually get skeeted, and the jockey's not able to get anything, and now the tank is alone. First pass, 60% frustration and dropping. It's about 89% of his health still, so he's staying healthy. Well, this is going to be quite the task for Hot Dog Water to get a wipe with this tank in this wide open area. Still first pass 30%. Boomer gets popped. They try to go in. Charger goes in for a sack. Unfortunately, not going to land. Rock misses, unfortunately. This put the tank to 2nd%. He has also lost about 10% of his health. Right, this will be the commit of this tank. A pull is unfortunately unable to help Blue. Blue is already down to half of his HP. Support has not landed yet. 2-cap goes in the front. That is huge. Right now, if Hunter can get one of these, he'll leave only one survivor up. Hunter is trying the best that he can. Eventually, he does get skeeted, but the survivors are separated so bad right now. And I think they're just going to kill this tank and accept the end caps. And that is a dead tank. They managed to clear the smoker. The jockey guy does get the end cap. That is so much damage going out into Pistol Peak. Done from the SI, not from the tank, though. What damage. Welty and Spirit. No permanent HP. Madness down to like 21 HP. The permanent health is everywhere. Names is the only one sitting at 87 without Blade. 2-2 is going to be with the Charger and Hunter as they come out of this barn area. Let's see if they send it quick. Boomer looks like he's going to come from the top. Hunter actually looks like he tries to come from behind, but I think he just got M2'd. That was weird. And the Hunter does land in Rochelle in the spit, and that will be the attack shutdown. Boomer tries to get a proxy. It looks like he's going to manage to do it onto Rochelle, and does. I don't know if that Hunter really got M2'd or was just being shoved around, but I know the M2s are disabled, but either way, it's irrelevant. Bonus sitting at 383, 4 pixel peak right now. Looks like the smoker wants to come from behind, get a nice separation pull onto Coach. They're going to have to come all the way back. Going to be a lot of damage, and the jockey trying to get a separation in the front, but looks like he elects not to. Oh, this would be a big play. The Charger, what a charge! That's going to reset them. They're going to have to go back, pick them up, go back over the barn roofs again. What a jock charge by the Special Infected.
Reloading. I'll know some sort of bat here.
Did this ever see?
Oh, nice pounce in the back onto Rochelle. Quite a bit more damage. Pixel Peak's getting a little sloppy on the separation now. If this jockey lands on the front, it'd be huge, and it does. But they're not able to clear it. That is going to be an end cap onto Ellis. And there it is, indeed, the end cap. And the Commoners are already starting to go after the Boom survivor. I thought they might have went inside, but no, someone is Boom, so that's all the Commoner go after that. Shell's running forward to get the pickup onto Ellis, as the SI are up, but can't capitalize on it. It's a Jockey, Charger, Hunter, and a Spitter. Attacks going in, Hunter lands, Charger is not able to. Jockey latches on the Charger's stumbled target, and that is a lot of spit damage going out. And that is officially taken rid of all of the bonus on Pixel Peak. And now it is all distance from this point. Everybody bleeding, everybody slow, no more sets of pills. And now the time is ticking from the time that they perish. Smoker, Hunter, Jockey, and a Boomer. Boomer gets a one boom in the front. A pull goes on the back onto Rochelle. Jockey latches onto Coach and a pull. That is a tri-cap. Ellis is the only survivor up. That is going to be 3 end caps. Ellis is stuck with the task to pick up everybody by himself, and he is only at 12 HP. But at this moment, nothing's going to stop him. There's going to be a death onto whoever's in the front. Actually, he has the Magnum, so he was able to clear himself. So Nick may actually survive. But he has a Charger to contest with it. Charger trying to get a spawn. He's going to get it. Gets a nice charge. The Jockey's able to intercept. Can the jockey get it clear? And that will be the wipe on to Pixel Peak, bringing their campaign score to 27-38. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to make a comeback or get a W on this. They're just going to have to finish out their infected round, see if they can bring it as close as possible, or at least win their home server at the most part. All right, as we wait for the final ready up, and there it is. This will be the final start of this last chapter of this match. It'll be a Boomer Hunter, Spitter, and a Jockey for the attack for Pixel Peak. Hunter's going to pre-spawn right above the bumper cars where the two of them are chilling on the awning right outside of the waiting line rails. It also will be a Names tank. He will have the last tank of the hand for Pixel Peak. Boomer tries to go in and gets a nice rocket boom, but the Hunter gets skeeted. It's a nice skeet that goes out. Does get the two of them. Free spit goes out for, don't think it's anything, no. 0 damage across the board. Jockey did not get a spawn. And that will be the first attack shut down by Hot Dog Water. It looks like 2 Boomer slaps go in from the front onto Coach. Bonus currently at 99.6%.
Through this door. Reloading.
There is a quad attempt coming in, and they are going to send it right now. Smoker gets a pull. Hunter lands as well. Smoker gets cleared quickly. The Hunter gets cleared. Jockey is unable to land, and that will be the attack shut down. Minimal damage across the board. Still sitting at a 1,076 bonus. There is 500 distant points on the map with a 1,000 bonus. 750 of its health bonus, 250 of it is damage bonus, and then each set of pills are worth 25 points. That is pretty much how the Zone Mod thing scores everything accordingly. I'm 99.9% that is the correct distribution of how the points are given. But this will be the final tank in the hands of Ramirez. The SI attack actually goes in. Charger is not able to get anything. A boom lands with a pounce in the front as well onto Coach. They try to throw a rock on him, but it is actually lands in the tree, unable to land on him. Another rock goes out. That one falls short. Actually gets skeeted by Blue. Jockey, Smoker, and a Boomer is the support for this tank right now. Jockey pre-spawns on top of the gazebo, making a little bit of noise. Looks like he's going to go in. The Smoker is behind the fence. Rocket Boom tries to come from a mile away, but it's not going to land. The rock gets skeeted for practically no damage. Still sitting at 1049 before the tank commits. He's still first pass 95% as well. There is no lossing going around. He is still keeping sight on somebody as well right now. It's not going down at all. Starting to take a little bit of chip, only about 33 HP.
I'll try this shotgun.
Charger actually gonna get Charger tries to go for it. Actually lands his charge off the gazebo. I have no idea how that lands. Hunter and Boomer are probably gonna hold. Survivors are gonna press forward to put the tank in a more of a difficult situation to keep sight. And right now the tank has a very advantageous position to be able to keep alive. Nice. Hunter tries to go for a DP, is not able to land on it. It costs him only 6 of his health to get out. See if he tries to go for another one. This tank still keeping first pass. Great rage sitting at 90%. It's just starting to tick down now. Jockey tries to go in for the boom guy. Does land. Hunter's trying to get far away to try to get a DP. Coach is trying to chip him as much as he can. Rocks flying in from afar. Not able to connect to anything. He's still doing a great job on keeping his frustration though. The 3 SI attacks have gone in and this tank is still on first pass. Names know this match is over, but he's like, I'm going to make him work for this. Hail Mary rock from far away. Not going to land on anything. Right now he supports Hunter, Smoker, and a Jockey. Hunter does get a pounce from the top. I don't know if that was a DP or not, but he does land his pounce. Nice 2 charge. Coach goes. He took so much fall damage. What a charge. Holy shit, that was a crazy charge. Tank is at, pardon my French. With Tank still first pass, 45% frustration and dropping. Tank survivors move to a different position where there's actually hittables is even more of an advantageous spot for the Tank. He's still first pass, 5%. It looks like they're going to elect to go backward. Tank is actually going to go in for a cutoff here. Elvis is separated from everybody, but the support goes in. This Tank is now alone. He gets one punch. Another punch on the coach. He's only down to 5K. He gets a double punch. A punch onto Rochelle. Another punch onto Rochelle. He's down to almost 2K. He gets the in-cap. He's about 1,500 HP. A punch onto Nick, and that's going to be a dead Tank. Tries to go for a punch onto the forklift, but I don't think that forklift is hittable. It is not, and that is a dead Tank.
Gonna lay there all day?
I have no idea.
So the final Tank of this game is now dead from Pixel Peak. A separation pull in the front with spit as well. That'll do quite a bit of damage onto Nick, actually in-capping Nick as well. So they have two survivors in cap that they have to pick up post-Tank now.
Thanks, coach.
And that bonus is down low. HP at 23%. Damage bonus at 57. Pills was at 25, but they have now digested the final set of pills. So the pills at 6. The bonus is at 3, 2, 1. In order, numeral order, counting down, as this is what this game is counting down to the end. Hunter is coming in. It didn't land yet. The Charger does land. Hunter does eventually get skeeted. The Charger lands, gets 2 pounds with the jockey interception as well. And that will take the DB all the way down to 51%. The health bonus still at 51. Spit goes out for a little bit of free spit damage. He does manage to get an in cap onto Nick. And right now, Ramirez is where all the points are.
And what the hell else?
SI is going to be a Boomer, Smoker, Hunter. The last spawn that's going to be coming in by names is going to be a Jockey. The 2 boom goes out with the proxy. Smoker is almost dead, does get cleared. Jockey lands at the same time as the pole goes, and this Hunter is a little undecided what he wants to do. I want to see him go on top of the Ferris wheel and get a DP. But he chooses not to. That's another SI shut down. Survivors press on, bleeding. Elusive is the only survivor black and white at 10 HP, so he's on death's door, about to die. Spitter Charger, Boomer as support. Last one is going to be a Smoker. So this will be the last SI attack. Spit goes out, manages to get an in cap onto Coach in the back. Nick took a little bit of free spit damage. He takes a 2 boom while getting the pickup. A pull forward. Charger is beating the heck out of Ellis. Takes it. 1 slam goes out. Now gets cleared. So a little bit of damage onto the health bonus, but they managed to survive. And now Nick is in that situation where he is boomed, 1 health, black and white. He's doing a great job. Oh, the comment. Nope, he stays alive. Jockey's going to come and finish him off, and does. That is Elusive, now dead. 3 survivors left to progress through the map. Jockey, Hunter, Boomer, and a Spitter 2-2 to deal with the last 3 survivors up. Still some Horde coming in. Hunter does manage to land on Rochelle. The Spit goes on for a little bit more damage as well. The stumble with the Boomer actually into the Spit gets an in cap onto Rochelle. Spitter dies on her as well, so now they have a quad cap attempt for the last 3 survivors alive. And that will put Rochelle black and white as well, so now they have... Blue has been in cap 1 time, 8 bleeding. Rochelle is now black and white, 29 in Kelting, but Ramirez still fast with 46 permanent HP. And they actually might be able to make the save from considering how much damage they took early. Let's see if we're able to do it. A pull goes out into Rochelle in the back, gets cleared immediately. Charger spawns inside one of the little carts on the Ferris wheel. Never saw that before. And that will be the attack shut down. Hunter looks like he's going up on the top of the Ferris wheel, exactly what we like to see. Oh, he misses, falls down. They choose to in-cap Blue, making Blue black and white. So now they have 2 survivors black and white, 1 permanent HP, only 3 left, 1 attack to take. It's going to be a 2-2, so survivors may actually indeed make the safe room with a few of them. My gosh, am I dying to thirst right now, as I have nothing to drink, my water is run out. A 25 damage pounce does land onto what, that was nice. Another DP, actually it kills the survivor, and that will be Hot Dog Water making the safe room with a bonus of 20, only Ramirez making it, and they will get the W. So Hot Dog Water defeating Pixel Peak in this last round of the Swiss round on Dark Carnival Remix. What a game. This match had a lot of excitement coming across death pools, tanking dumpables from miles away. my mic not working. What else could possibly be more entertaining than that? So now that we're about to sign off, this is not the only match that will be today. There'll be some other matches a little later this afternoon. I'm going to attend a birthday party right now, and I will be back later to cast that one as well. So I want to thank, of course, the tournament admins for running the tournament, and of course, Sir Please for keeping these servers up for us to play on, as there's so many of them. I'm very grateful for you as well, my friend. And of course, to Krycha, being for putting a day's work in and coming home to cameraman this game and allowing me to cast it as well. So thank you, Krycha. And most important, we want to thank everybody at home for watching, because without you guys watching, this is not possible. So thank you for joining us, and happy zombie hunting until next time.
Life is fun when you're alive.